We live?
We are live, yeah, we're on.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
You're here to watch the Liverpool Accrington Stanley game with us.
The most anticipated game of the season.
Well, for Accrington Stanley, maybe.
Accrington Stanley it is.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised how strong the team is, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Shane's already in the chat. Whatever the viewership, stick with the live views. Push to get added on the popular reaction compilation vids, and we'll grow the channel big time. All the best. Looking forward to seeing what, and I can't pronounce his name, does today. Slight disappointment he hasn't started though. You've seen our lineup, haven't you? Thank you for the messages. News doesn't score today. Best we leave him in the Accrington squad. So we'll go through the team
Go
now.
on.
Kelleher in goal, Trent at right back, Simicast left back, Kwanzaa and Endo, Soboslai, Morton and Elliot or Jota in the middle, and then Ngamu, I can't pronounce it. Cheers, D Rich. And then there's Nunez and Jota up front. D Rich, you can stop liking the live. I appreciate it. He's obsessed.
Keep liking it.
It's my lino.
You said the whole team? Oh, is that the kid?
Yeah, the kid.
Oh.
That's what I mean. I can't say his name though. If anyone knows how to pronounce it,
Oh.
that'd be grand.
Oh, we started.
Game is kicked off.
So, anyone who's... Well, I'll say it when the timer comes up. I'll be interested to see him. This is his debut.
I think so.
So anyone watching it with us, we're in 15, 16, 17 seconds in.
Hi Spencer. Yeah, Darren was saying before as well.
Love it, like.
Yeah, no, everyone loves it. As Darren said on the YouTube chat, Chiesa not starting. I like the kids starting. Especially in a game like this when we've got like Elliot, Jota, Nunez, Soboslai around him. Good to see Soboslai on that side. More importantly.
Yeah, I'm not even 100. Can someone tell me this? Because I've been asking this question for a tiny bit. Where's he actually been the last few games? I know he was suspended for one. I don't know if he got injured or something, but why he wasn't playing in... Like, he would have been perfect in like the United one for sure. I prefer him to Jones in that cam role as well. I think Jones is very good with the Maka and Ryan role. I don't think he's that great at the cam role. Nice.
Oh.
I'd rather have Harvey in there.
Yeah.
But I love Curtis Jones, but I don't think he's a cam.
I agree with you, but I think Curtis Jones is quite good at the... Sometimes, and maybe not when we're trying to break down the team, when we're winning already, and defensively I think he's quite good in that 10 role, but I guess then that's because he's not as good in the going
Yeah.
forward.
Oh, hello. Go on, Dom. This is what Dom does. Runs in behind. Oh.
Score prediction? And score predictions in the chat. Shane said illness question mark. I think that's more speculation than a fact, but I'd go with illness, to be honest. Tell me, yeah, everyone's getting a bug as well.
Everyone's ill. I'm very intrigued to see the kid.
Yeah. A lot of hype.
Yeah, how old is he? 16? Not even that.
His mum still buys his shorts and socks.
Trousers.
Yeah, but it's not wearing trousers, is it? He's wearing shorts and socks.
I don't think his mum bought the kit. Which she might do.
His mum might buy them. His mum probably bought him a kit.
It's probably a kid's kit. My score prediction will be... It's always hard with these sort of games. You never know how seriously we're going to take it, or them vice versa. It's a strong team, though, so I'll say 3-0.
So, you're going 3-0. I'm going...
Great ball.
I'm going to go 5-0.
Oh, you think it'll be a drum in?
Yeah, we've got Jota and Nunez playing up there.
It's actually insane, the
Harvey,
quality.
we're playing this. I actually think.
Go on!
Could be
Go on! Go on, mate! What's his name?
Well, fortunately, his name's Rio, so I feel like that's easier to say until we learn it. So let's just call him Rio. Rio from Spencer. I'm going 5. I famously go for. Oh, it's a good ball.
They will go mad if they score.
Yeah, of course you will.
Absolutely mental.
Go bloody bonkers. But yeah, I'm loving. Do you know what? Endo's been the unsung hero this season. I think. Like, really. I love him. I think he's great. Who I also like, who he just obviously you don't get game time in the team. It's difficult. I love Tyler Morton.
Yeah, I think he's
like
good player.
I'm glad he's getting minutes here.
What Bajcetic sort of just got. I mean, he's loaned out at the minute, but he sort of just got.
Yeah, but I don't mind it because Bajcetic was class, but like he's not going to get minutes for us. Like I think Bajcetic is better than Morton.
But he needs to play more.
But he needs to play. Like Morton's not going to play for us. Bajcetic he's definitely not. We've got Ryan and Endo like in that holding role.
Yeah.
And he's not going to get any. He's not going any further up the pitch, is he? He'd have more chance starting at centre back at the moment. But so obviously, Liam reckons 69-0.
69-0
Oh.
in the first half, or
Apparently there's 5-0 Darren thinks. Little brother's voice, it's Kieran. Joker reckons there's a problem with my microphone.
that's just the way he sounds.
Yeah, how is it? Is it... Alright, is there still an issue? How come Dad hasn't been on the reaction videos lately?
We've fallen out of him.
Yeah, can't stand him. Found out he's not our real dad. It's just some man we found on the street that likes Liverpool. No, he's in Australia at the moment. We were supposed to go with him.
Like we said last time,
But
Kieran's banned.
I technically am banned from flying, and that did provoke everyone to say, do I have a criminal record? I don't. I'm just not allowed to fly at the moment, just because like illness stuff. It's not like Ebola or anything.
Nice.
Go on, Rio.
Good lad. Yeah, so unfortunately, because of Kieran, we didn't fly. But
Yeah, which is fine, but we'll go another time.
but I believe he's actually back
Tomorrow?
today. So he should be for the game on Tuesday against Forest. He should be there.
Which
So
we will also try and go live for.
yeah, well, that's a massive game. That's a 6-pointer for the league.
The plan is to go live. It seems like people are... Tyler, Morton. People seem to be enjoying the lives. It's one where like we're chatting, obviously from like a channel perspective.
This is great football here.
No, we are playing Accrington Stanley. Oh, Jota.
That's a good hit. Sorry, say again.
I was saying from like a channel perspective, it's not demoralising. You look less and less like Barry Allen every time. Yeah, I said the people say I look like the Flash. It's the only reason I got a bit of facial hair is because he doesn't. Go on, Elliot. See, I have a theory.
Great football.
Is Connor Bradley injured?
Rest him.
That's what I find really interesting. Sorry, we'll go back to me not looking like the Flash. We have a game on Tuesday and we're playing Trent.
Bradley will play.
That's what I mean. Like, I find that mad. Not mad as in like, ball.
Go on.
Oh!
Unlucky.
It's
good football, this.
On Darwin there. I don't think that's
Nah, it's good football. Good football. You know, say a ball that's killing him. A ball that's really working. Endo gets it. Trent just sort of drifts into that middle and he just gets into him. But Endo's done it every time.
That's brilliant from Elliot. Nunez can't get his head over that.
That's all right.
Apparently he does have facial hair in the later seasons. I haven't seen it. But to be fair, I'm pretty quick. So maybe I am the Flash. I'm quick.
I wish I made that. Morton can't go out for a header like that and miss the ball completely.
It's in the name, isn't it? Ty.
Yeah. So yeah. So we got the Forest game on Tuesday, which is massive as well. But I think Bradley will play that one. I was actually weren't too sure Keller was going to play this one after being dropped in the Spurs one.
Yeah, but that's a semi-final, isn't it? I think he'll have the. He might have this cup until like the later rounds, and then we'll see.
Yeah. He doesn't mess about a lot at all, which I love.
I like that though, but it doesn't bode well for keeping Keller. But I guess if we're keeping Allison and we're getting that new keeper in, do we need to keep him? I'd like to keep him.
Nice. Oh, not so nice. I mean, if you could only have one, you keep him for next year.
So who am I keeping for next year? What, Kelleher or Allison?
Yeah.
Allison.
Yeah, so that means you have to let Kelleher go.
So there's a wrestling reference made by Liam in the chat.
Was it?
Guys, we almost scored in 6 minutes 19 seconds. Booyaka booyaka. 619. But yeah, so Thingy being our main right back now for the Forest game is big because it's not like. Oh
Dear me. Nice. Got away with that.
Yeah. It's mad in the aim being we're resting Connor Bradley because we don't want to play Trent in the big game.
Well, he's the one in form, isn't he, Bradley, at the minute? I say in form. He'd had one game, looked really good in it. Trent.
What, Real Madrid, though? Getting sent back.
Yeah, well, any time he's played, but he's been out injured, so for him to come back from injury and straight back into team is actually saying a lot.
I think it's mad because of Trent. Like, I don't think Connor Bradley gets the credit he deserves. Like, just because knowing you're like, he's good, but he's not. Like, same with Kelleher. Like, Kelleher's not considered like a top. He is now because of how long Alisson was out for. But because he's out of the squad so much and he's not as good as the other one, don't get anywhere near as much credit.
God, he's got quick feet, hasn't he? Decision making
We
be
got him
better.
from Chelsea's academy, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, no, go back up.
Class. Yeah, but that's what I mean. If like Kelleher and Bradley were starting week in, week out, people realise how good they are.
Oh, so let me take this into your microphone. So, Joker, it might be that are you wearing headphones? Because I think I'm coming through like the left-hand audio rather than the right one. So if you're listening in headphones and one of them isn't working, yeah, have a look at that.
What's going on?
Someone can't hear me. Everyone else can hear me.
Well, he's the lucky one, isn't he?
Yeah, well.
That's the dream scenario. Just hear me, just see him.
I'm coming through like the left-hand audio of everyone's screen.
Oh, so am I going for the right?
Yeah, so if I stand over here, I'm still coming through the left hand.
You're not standing.
Not for anyone on TikTok, obviously they're just getting a watch.
Oh.
This is there's still snow on the side of the pitch.
Hmm. I think how cold it's been here.
Yeah.
So out there it's...
I've still got my pyjama bottoms on. Also got my Liverpool socks on.
You remember you're on the TikTok.
I got my Liverpool socks on as well.
It's like your bum's constantly on this live stream.
Why do you think it does so well? Why do you think it does so well?
Good ball. Go on, Diego. He is class, isn't he? Oh, ref, get out of the way. I've heard talk that potentially, nice endo again, that we might look to get rid of either one of Jota or Nunez in the summer.
Why would we get rid of Jota?
The only reason would be his injury record.
Oh, come off it.
But I was going to say, out the
He looks
two...
electric, doesn't he?
Nice. He's very good,
Wow.
isn't he? Nice.
Oh, Simi. Go on, Simi.
Nice. Go on, Trent! Oh, good save. Go on, Nunez! Oh, you
my
skied
God.
it! You muppet!
He doesn't help himself, does he?
You
He
muppet!
really doesn't help himself.
Honestly.
He really, really doesn't help himself, Nunez. Anyone that's not watching the game, Darwin's just had a simulcast and that Rio, I can't remember his surname yet.
Nice from
Great
Dom.
chance. Dom is it.
Decent
Trent
set.
has a shot. Nunez blasts it over the bar. Under very limited pressure as well. Like, it wasn't... He didn't like lash.
I mean, it wasn't the... Like, he had actually control. He didn't...
Yeah, he didn't.
dear.
It wasn't lashed at.
It wasn't needed for that.
Yeah.
Should be better.
How did Nunez not score? I don't know. But this is the debate. It was Robbie Fowler actually before the game isn't the best from a Liverpool... Well, no, he was one of the best from a Liverpool perspective. You drinking milk? Oh, it's chocolate.
Protein.
Oh, look at you.
I'm not advertising it.
No. It's from Tesco, isn't it? It's reputable. Yeah, the debate of is Nunez good enough to be a Liverpool player? Like, is working hard good enough to be like a main Liverpool striker?
I like how we have our screen, little box. What's
Yeah.
the computer, actually?
Let's keep
So.
it showed from rain, probably.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, no, like, is there real potential there? Like, do you see a top striker in there for us? Because that's what you're paying for Darwin.
yeah, but like I don't. Oh, they've got a chance. The issue you have is just the end product. I think everything else he does well. Just the goal aspect.
You think everything else is good?
Yeah, of course it is. He works hard.
Hold up play?
Yeah, I think he's fine with it. I don't see an issue with it. Do you? He holds up better than any of our other strikers, other than Salah.
Well, I don't, but like it's not dreadful.
Not dreadful. I think he holds up fine. I think he's great at starting attacks.
Go on.
It's finishing them that's the issue. Good ball.
Got one on the back. Good ball. Jeez. It's a great one too.
Well kept in.
Oh, that's a good pass. Wow. One awful shot from the kid.
Yeah. It's a difficult shot, but I thought it's actually no one has shot so bad it ends up being good because it keeps the ball.
But I just kept it alive.
Yeah.
We're actually playing all right. It's hard to tell though, because we are looking decent, but they're not very good. What are these? A League One?
League Two, I think.
Oh, is it?
I think so. For reference, Joker, my name isn't Barry Allen. That's the name of the Flash. I'm not the Flash. Well, that's what I guess I'd want you to think if I was a superhero.
Is that a secret that he's the Flash?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know the premise of the story.
Well, well, in the DC universe, most of the superheroes have like their secret identities. In the like Marvel one, a lot of them are just say who they are, and they don't really keep it a secret too much.
Hello. Sorry, I won't listen to a word. I was watching his feet. He was dancing.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Go on up.
he's electric, that kid.
I'm ready to go.
People saying anything?
Dean Smith, the old Villa manager, saying why are we not wearing our Liverpool shirts for the game today? If I'm completely honest, why I'm not wearing the shirt for the game today is because I don't know if I. Oh wait, corner. Is because we've got a game on Tuesday and I'm quite busy over the next couple of days. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wash it. So
I just thought I looked smart for you lot, but hey ho.
I've got a show up and win shirt on though. That's enough. Would you take 30 million for Nunez? Our fan base have been far too kind for him for a long time. He's had enough time to prove himself. I wouldn't take 30 million for it. I think he's better than that.
I'd rather keep him than to get rid of him for 30.
I think if you're offering 50, I think if you're offering plus 50, then you can maybe start listening. But I don't see a reason to get rid of Nunez.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not like I'm desperate for him out, but you know what the only thing is? If you then said to me you can get this player instead, then I think that's where it becomes a bit, actually.
But like this is what I don't get about the argument. And I'm not saying he's good enough to be our main striker. Man City, when they were winning league after league, Aguero, who was their backup striker?
Alvarez.
No, for Aguero.
Oh, well, for time bit, well, they had Dzeko, they had Balotelli, they had, who was, Tevez sort of started back then.
Yeah. But like when they're doing like league after league, and it was the end of Aguero.
I think it was Alvarez for a bit. I can't remember.
Gabby Jesus.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? I forget about
Gabby
him.
Jesus. That was the answer I was looking for, and you named like 5 other people.
I forgot. He's not. He's not. You said a striker.
Yeah, exactly. But like, and Gabby Jesus is known for not being clinical at all. Yet he's like the backup for.
That's
a ball.
Oh.
He's known for being the backup. Like we've got Salah, we've got Jota, we have Diaz and Gakpo at the moment. Why do we need another player that's going to want to start? Like,
Well, Nunez does want to start.
yeah, I
It's
know
just
he wants to start, but do you know what I mean? Like, why do we need a player that has to start? Because then
you're in a real
causing
pickle.
yourself a bit of problems.
Oh.
I don't see any issue with because Gabby Jesus, City would not have won those leagues with Jesus starting up front for him. Same reason Arsenal aren't winning the league now, but would they?
No.
Like, they wouldn't have gone.
You can't have a team of all stars. That's why Paris struggle. You can't have Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe all stand up there doing nothing.
So what you need the person who's going to come on or even play on occasion to do is offer something else. And what Nunez offers that Salah doesn't offer, the others do work hard, but no one worked as hard as him. No one's almost as sort of quick as him on the break. No one's as Oh, good
Ooh.
goalkeeping. No one's as difficult to play against as him.
Yeah.
The way he plays it, like he calls it with Captain Chaos, or we call him Chaos because he causes that. So I like having Nunez there. Like he's like almost like a luxury player in that aspect. If we were to get rid of Salah, lose another one, then yeah, maybe sell him and get someone else. But I don't see a reason why it's an issue having him. For me.
I think
That's my 2 cents.
it's not an issue. It's the criticism that comes under. He's the most expensive out of a lot of them.
Yeah.
But he didn't. That's our thing to paying for the price tag. I don't mind. Well, I like Nunez, but like, you wouldn't want him, like you're saying, as the main. At the moment, he's very good off the bench, and if he's not happy, but like we can allow for that. He's just coming off the bench, getting these minutes in the games like this where he can start. He can pretty much play this whole game as well. Then it's a great replacement. Teams would die to have like your fifth choice as Darwin Nunez.
Yeah, but like I stand by Darwin Nunez probably wouldn't be, like you say, the front man for any title challenging team in the world, unless you're like the Portuguese league that he was in. Like he's not, because he's not clinical.
The only thing I would say though, if he was first choice, I do think you get a lot better out of him. The same way, good take actually. Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea, that first year, diabolical. But because he's playing week in and week out for them as their number one, you're now starting to see the best out of him.
Darwin does score goals as well. It's not like he's not.
He's in a rut at the minute.
Yeah, but like we think about the game against Forest last season, he gets the winner. Like he is there, and he's a great player. He's done well, very, very well there. Nunez.
It's a foul. Give it.
Why not give it straight away then? I like ref
No love there.
Advantage, but that was we obviously didn't keep the ball there, did we? Should be a booking. In the Premier League, you get booked for that every day of the week, don't you? They review a red card decision for that going over the ball.
So it's cold for that sort of challenge as well.
Yeah.
What are they moaning about?
Well, missed a couple of things in the chat.
Go on.
We'll move on. Well, actually, I'll stay on the Nunez comments. So Liam goes, Nunez is good as a sub when he starts. He's normally bad. But I don't think he's. Oh yeah, he can be bad. But I think more
Because he's playing more minutes. That's why he's bad.
No, I think it's because he's like Nunez is better coming on as a sub the way we play, because we knacker teams out for 70. Like we actually, like if you actually look at any of our strikers for the first, other than maybe Diaz and Gakpo, they don't really do too much the first half anyway. Like Salah doesn't. The reason we open teams up is because we're normally 1 up or 2 up when he comes on.
I was thinking that, like, if we bring him on and you're chasing a goal, it's a bit of a different story with him at the moment.
But like, it's also just bringing an extra body on. Like he's good at chasing down the ball, and yeah. But I agree, he's better off the bench at the moment.
They figured that pass out. Trent's not getting any more like he was.
Yeah. Alright. What was the next question? Someone asked. Oh yeah, Liverpool for life asked, do you think we will win the FA Cup, Premier League, and Champions League?
Yes, and yes.
Maybe. I think we've got more chance of winning the Carabao Cup than the FA Cup. This is the FA Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, well, only because we're in the semi-final, but
exactly. Like, there's a chance I feel like we're going to win the Carabao Cup, even though we lost 1-0 to Tottenham in the first leg. I can't see us not
at Anfield
giving them a drumming, because I actually think.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have a weird feeling they're gonna, because I have no idea what Ange is gonna. Oh my God, he looks great. I like that. Maybe he's trying a bit too much, but I like it. His confidence. 16.
Yeah, he's got very quick feet.
You have to learn that name, I reckon. It's funny though. It's like, you know, the keeper we're signing, like Majvidali or whatever it is, and then we're linked with that Kulakavic or whatever it is, the Napoli winger. Or
Oh, are we linked with him?
Yeah, Arnie got. Oh, that's bad. Arnie Slot got asked about it in an interview, and he went, you lot honestly make up all these rumours, and 90% of them obviously aren't true.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to say no comment, so feel free to keep making up the rumours. But yeah.
So wait, that description made you think we're linked with him?
What? Oh yeah, but no, but he was asked about him. Like there was
Yeah.
a rumor that we are linked with him. And even if we were like signing him, Slot wouldn't say anything, would he?
No, I think he's a good player.
Oh, he's great. Every time I've seen it, I've not seen much of him. But what I
Does he start for us?
No, thing is, no one in the world starts for us at the moment, other than Conor Bradley. Not today though. Like I don't see anyone that can come in and replace anyone really in many teams.
Vinny Jr.
Yes and no. Like yeah, he would, but because he's world class. But you're taking out Diaz or Gakpo for him.
That's
Like,
the
the
question.
form they're
Like,
in.
well,
You wouldn't take him out. Same with like Isak. That's what I was saying. Like you if you started from scratch, they're better players probably, but you wouldn't take them out of this squad that's working. Like, you wouldn't risk it.
Yeah.
You don't need another big character in there. We've got Salah. If we got rid of Salah, then maybe. But yeah, what was else? Oh yeah, Champions League Prem. I've got us to win the Prem. The Champions League will be the hardest one because no idea what. Go
Nice.
on, Rio. Don't like to remember.
Go on. Yeah, I felt that. It feels weird.
Might make me like the name more though.
One more. Go on, Trent. Go on.
Back post Simicast.
Keep it alive. Mum.
I like that news.
One thing I was going to say actually about that thing. Would you take a treble of both the cups, well, all three of the cups and no league, or the league and nothing else?
It's hard because of the position we're in. At the start, I take the treble, but because we're
Well, it's still a tiny bit.
I'm gonna turn that thing off. Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't make too much difference in the position. Only the
Yeah,
But-
it does because we've had a healthy lead and losing that. I'd take a treble over winning just the league, Champions League and 2 cups.
you take that over the league, even though how important the league is to us.
Yeah, I'd take that. Three trophies in the debut season. Winning
Yeah.
the Champions League is always better than winning the league. I get the importance of winning the league for like a club.
What one would you take now? Not even now, but like just would you take the Champions League or the league?
Oh,
Corner.
corner ball. I'd take the league now, the way our season's going, because I like it's weird. On paper, I take the Champions League over the league. Arnie Slot to win the league in his first season, and the way we've done it, like to almost run away with the league a bit. I prefer that because I feel like in his first year, losing the Champions League is not the biggest deal. I mean, it's never a big deal to lose the Champions League. Winning it is a huge one.
We can't really lose Champions League.
I mean, anyone that doesn't win it loses it.
Oh.
We lost it to Real Madrid a few times.
I definitely take the league.
Yeah.
100% take the league.
But you know what I mean? That like from scratch, it wasn't Slot's first season.
No, but even then, if you gave me the choice of a league, I just think we need another league title.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm saying I think the Champions League is a bigger win than any league. I think it's more impressive.
Do you?
Yeah, it depends. There's metrics to it, like because you're playing better, especially the way this new format is. But it is.
We're doing all 4 anyway, so it shouldn't matter.
We genuinely have a chance of winning all 4. I know everyone laughs at us for saying the quad bits on. So
Can we start winning those headers, please?
yeah, Steve Rogers, which is Captain America's name. There's a lot of superhero chat going on. Stephen Rogers goes, "Greetings from California. It's 4:33 a.m. I hope we win today." So do we. Yeah, God, it's only for you. I'm curious, Steve. You're not in LA way, are you? Because it's all burning up over there. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw actually earlier. I don't know why. Do you know Nate Dogg?
I have no idea who Nate Dogg is.
I don't know if that's Snoop Dogg's son or something. I think like I'm assuming Snoop Dogg because the last name Dogg, but he's like a famous.
Is Dogg his actual last name? Is Snoop Dogg's real name Snoop
Well,
Dogg?
no, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But what's happened there? Sorry.
Live access removed. Sexual exploitation. Sorry? We've just been banned from TikTok for sexual exploitation.
I
We were talking
told
about
you
the
to get your
Champions
bum
League.
out. Stop getting your bum out in the stream.
I'd be curious. I wonder if it says why. Okay, well, no, we don't agree with that decision. My life does not contain this notice.
What were you saying while you sort that out?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I'm exploiting sexually. I get we're good looking, but yeah. So
I was talking about
Nate Dogg. I don't know who Nate Dogg is.
I'm not sure either, but I'm assuming. Oh, we're going to
Good
score
ball.
here. Go on, Darwin. Go on.
Square it.
Good ball.
Go!
Yes.
1-0.
I like you TikTokers.
Love it. Yeah, TikTok can forget it. We'll close that for now. Pop that down. Diogo Jota makes it 1-0. What a counter attack!
Good goal that. Good goal that. And who scores it again? The man.
Diogo Jota.
That's from
All
their
from a
set piece.
piece. It happens every time.
Honestly, other teams having the set. Bad. Other teams having the set piece.
That's good from Trent and Dom.
It's a great ball from Dom,
Great
and
ball
then
from Trent.
yeah.
Good run. Brilliant ball by Darwin.
Was that 3 passes and a goal?
Yeah.
That's a great goal.
Really, really good goal. That's a proper counter attack. That.
Good.
Everything pretty much first.
Darwin's was great. That's a great ball.
Yeah. Easy for Jota.
It's actually a great ball, that one.
He's taking it away from the centre half.
Yeah, and the keeper. He's giving it a bit of fizz, but in front of Jota as well.
Made it really easy for Jota.
And he's never missing that.
Yeah. For all you lot slagging off Darwin, that's what he does.
I'm going to try to sort this out quick.
Yeah. It's right. To be fair, it'll be appealing, so I don't know how long that might take a while. It won't be done.
Live access removed.
Yeah.
You chat with the thingy.
You'll appeal right up corner.
I know, I'm just reading it quick.
Apparently sexual exploitation.
What? Because your crotch was in the shot? Also, some of the stuff you see on the internet, and that's getting us shocking.
Shocking.
It's a
Major.
disgrace.
Gerard, Paul, you were right. One mic was louder than the other.
Here we go. Oh.
How's that sounding? How's that sounding with a mic for everyone? Yeah, so, Stephen isn't, he's like 220 miles away. So, that's good. So where were we? Chiesa also didn't start. Do you think he'll come on as a sub? I'd like to think he'll come on. I think he needs minutes, doesn't he?
Who?
Chiesa.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just like... He's not injured anymore, though, is he? He's just...
He's recovered. He's coming back from an injury still because he hasn't really... Like, he's had a couple minutes, but not
He's sort of struggling.
properly. That's not going to work on this one.
No, I'm just looking at it quick.
Oh, look at it after. Here
Good
we go.
ball.
Counter attack again. Go on,
Give it.
Darwin. Well done,
Great
Darwin.
ball.
Oh, bad touch,
Touch that.
Shutter.
So alive, though. Great ball from Trent.
Here we go.
Nice, in a bit.
Elliot's class, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't get mentioned. The whole team's great.
Apparently a few teams are looking at him.
I'm not surprised. I don't think he'll go though. I think he likes it here.
No.
In minutes, but like I think he actually gets enough minutes for us.
He'll feel like he's good enough, though, to start for any team.
He is. But there's also the aspect of
Where do you go as well?
yeah.
for
It's
that.
also a weird one as a player, like because you are he's starting here. He gets minutes in a lot of games. Like he doesn't start a lot, but he does get a lot of minutes. Do you want to win a Premier League and do all that and play half the games, or do you want to play all the games and not win anything potentially?
Yeah. He's probably got like a tie. He's still...
And you're working your way into the squad.
Still young enough to get away with this, but like you have a few years and it's like, right, I can't keep coming off the bench.
Yeah, but and then at that point are you good enough or are you not?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. But yeah, back to Chiesa. I'd like to see him play because I'd like to make up my mind on what I think about him. You know, stop appealing it now. Do it after.
Just press an appeal.
There you go. Yeah, I'd like to see what I actually think of Chiesa because I haven't seen enough, and what I have seen of him, I'm not like overly impressed.
No, not the minute. But we said this when we first signed him. It's not really a gamble with him. It was either we're gonna have one of the best wingers for 14 million, which is nothing, and we've got an absolute bargain, or unfortunately we paid 14 million on a player who doesn't play because he's always injured. Yeah. But then nowadays 14 million is nothing. So it's like, oh, ideally you don't lose it, but the risk first reward was definitely worth that. Nice.
Oh. Ball's not
What?
gone. Ball hasn't gone.
He's gone off the shout lino.
So, yeah. Where else are we at in the chat with some good questions? Well, Joker said, where are we? Oh, Spencer's in California as well. Spencer, are you near the fires? I hope no one's dying in fires. This is very sad. A lot of people have lost their lives from it. Controversial take that I don't think it's good that people are dying. Salah, Gakpo, Diaz are my favourite front three right now. Same.
Sorry, going back to the
Chiesa?
no, Nat Dog.
Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
What about Nate Dogg?
Well, he was. I don't know who he is, but he was doing. I saw earlier that he was doing a new song in front of the fires. So there was a house burnt down, and he's in front of it rapping.
Music video.
Yeah, but I thought it's a bit.
insensitive.
Yeah, that's someone's house
Yeah.
that's burnt to the ground.
It's cool in.
The idea,
the concept of it's cool, doing it in front of fire and burn down, but someone could have died in that house. Or, yeah, I don't agree with that.
I was looking at it, it was a bit. I understand what in his head where he could probably coming from.
It's
relevant. It looks.
Yeah,
it looks like. But even then, it didn't even look cool. It was just. It was in front of a burnt down house.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
And it was more just well, you don't know what's happened there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Also stupid because the fires are still going on.
Yeah.
So very dumb. Everyone's talking. A few people talking about the 4 a.m.s, for people abroad, supporting.
The commitment is unreal from some of you lot.
Yeah, but I think I would if I lived.
Oh yeah,
because
we went to Oz, we were doing that.
Yeah, and when ever I'm in the States or anything, I always wake up early and watch games. I mean, I'm not there for that long, so I guess I'm not in that rhythm. I can stay on UK time. But hey all.
Yeah, but the commitment is great, especially for the ones who are up that early and are with us as well.
Yeah, well, Joker, are you from South Korea? It's interesting to watch.
You're from Gotham City, isn't he?
Nice. It's interesting to watch Liverpool matches in a faraway country like South Korea with the live broadcast of Liverpool fans. Thank you from Liverpool fans for 20 years. Oh, there we go. Got a couple questions from Liverpool for Life.
Good ball. Give it to him. Go on.
Here we go.
One more. Go on, Harv. Get out your feet.
It's
It's unlucky. It wasn't the greatest ball to him. Morton potentially got fouled there.
Yeah.
He was getting pulled back here. With Darwin as well. No, it was Darwin, sorry.
Yeah. How's that not given?
Yeah.
Because it's not an advantage because we don't actually get a decent shot off.
God, we're all over these.
Yeah.
It's we just played in this half.
Just saw someone put that it feels like a friendly. Lucky. It's sort of an exhibition game, isn't it?
Nice.
Well done.
That was rubbish from them. Oh, God, it's coming back to us every time. They can't string two passes together. Come on, guys. Nah, they can't string a pass.
Here we go, Darwin.
Here we go. He's off. Ooh.
Engamoa. There we go.
Engamoa.
That's what I'm going with.
Engamoa.
It's refereed like a friendly too. Yeah, it is. Has been. Where are we on the chat? We have a couple questions from Liverpool for Life. Do you want to go through them at the half though? Because well, no, only because they're more just general questions about Liverpool.
Hey, you're in control of the comment section.
I'm happy to do that.
I'm just the face of the place. I'm keeping everyone updated on how great we're playing against this lower table side.
Yeah. NA said, great to see Rio, though. It reminds me of Doku and Savio in terms of footwork.
Yeah, well, this kid's been touted as the next big thing for a bit now. And I've seen little clips, but you can't really take too much. Everyone can have a great highlight reel.
Yeah.
Search up Jesse Lingard's best bits. He looks like a well beater. But
it's weird though because it's like how, because he looks class, but we're playing Accrington Stanley.
But he's still got to do it at that level at least. Like if he went on loan, it would be like probably this level.
Yeah. But
obviously, it's for the better side as well with us here.
My thought with it is there any chance of him getting minutes for us?
Not properly. He's nowhere near.
Because, like, the issue is, this is, like, the only... Like, any further in the cup past the round after this is, like, almost too late.
It's not so much the round, it's who you play against.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, you're not really going to be playing... Oh, we could get, like, a decision at some point, ref.
Like, this, for him, like, he can go on loan for a level like this. But if we got, say, Arsenal next round, you even though it's the next round, you're not playing him probably.
No.
Go on.
Oh, unlucky Morton. Thought he should have played it, but...
Yeah, the ball's there. No, you're just playing because he can play at that level. But you got to remember, he is 16. So there's a massive, like you played with... so you played with adults when you were 16, but...
Yeah, well, adults played with me when I was 16 as well. And that's why I'm on the no-fly list.
That's why we got banned from TikTok. But there's a difference at this level.
Yeah.
Like, no one's a mug. Like, these are proper footballers that...
But also, Harvey Elliott was doing this.
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott was playing at a very good level at
Harvey Elliott?
16,
yeah,
17.
well, he was at, like, Blackburn, wasn't he? Or Fulham, for sure.
Blackburn and Fulham.
Yeah.
He went from Blackburn to Fulham, and then we got him.
Yeah.
Fulham, I think.
But that was like 16, 17. We've had him for a while now.
Darwin, that's lovely. I'd like an advantage shown from the ref there, though. Oh, well, it's a bit too late.
But he was playing he probably could play championship level with the kids.
Yeah. Be interesting to see, though, because like, you never know. Because like we were like when Trent first came in, thought, oh, he looks good. Same with Bradley, like, oh, he looks good, but obviously he's not going to play. And then all of a sudden, they're just playing.
They are different though because, what was that?
Amy's just texted me, said, I just popped into the live to see how it was going, and all I heard you say was adults played with me when I was younger.
Go on. Go on. The truth hurts. Hit him.
Oh, it's all right.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, but when Trent and all that were coming on and playing for us, we didn't have a great team, really. Like, no one was really competing with Trent. It was like against Nathaniel Klein back then.
Was it Klein that he came in for?
I think so. It would have been.
Yeah, I can't think of who would have, if there's anyone in that gap.
Because Trent's been
them.
there for years.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was Nathaniel Klein or him, and then Harvey Elliott. To be fair, he's never really got into the team like the starting 11. He's just...
Who, Elliott?
Yeah, properly. Not like Trent.
Well, no, but he's
always
in
there.
the first team. Like, he's like, there's no debate about him ever.
Yeah.
Like, he could start every game. I don't think anyone would ever.
Hello.
It's a hell of a cat. Go on, Trent. Oh, Elliott, that's class. That.
Start him every game.
Yeah, that's great.
That's rubbish.
It's wasted by Trent. Trent has genuinely this year.
Good tackle.
Was that Morton?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It must be so frustrating, like, because they've obviously had none of the ball, but like that was a great counter attack. It just gets cut out instantly.
It's just the intensity, though. It does show the level, though.
Yeah.
Like how quickly we are to win the ball back. You'll think how hard a training session is.
This ref is awful. That was a foul there. He only gave the advantage when we beat a man. Like, he wasn't going to give the foul, and he's like, "Oh, you got it, so I'll give the advantage."
And these lot are getting the runarounds.
Where are we? Steve Rogers goes, first time I watched you guys was when Salah scored the famous goal against City, and then I came home from work and we watched it. We were in a bed, I think, for that game.
Shock.
What do you mean shock?
That's true. We've only done one reaction video.
But
that was only to show you. I did it with Dad, didn't I?
Yeah, there were 2 reaction videos that one. I liked that, though. I liked it cut in between the 2 of us.
I didn't like editing it. It took forever.
Yeah, well. It is what it is. Accrington look winded, they do. Watching from Salem, New Hampshire, USA. Is that Salem, like Massachusetts? I know New Hampshire, but is that... Because I don't know if there's 2 types. Because I know there's Salem near Boston from McKevin or MC Kevin, if he's a DJ.
There's a lot of Americans by the sounds of things.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Well, you can add more to that.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, yeah. Yes, there are. Just clever people is all it is. Doesn't matter where they're from. They're watching this. But you know what? If they haven't subscribed, they're not clever.
That's true. But they are clever, so they probably would have. And they would have liked the video.
Yeah.
Because it means Liverpool are going to score a second just before the half.
First stream was the Barca game with Dad's Iconic. We got a lot of fans from that Barcelona game, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was a big jump.
Oh.
Well,
Lucky. That was a big... Well, that was the biggest game the channel's seen. It's one of the biggest game in Liverpool's history as well.
yeah.
Do you think that game in your lifetime will be topped?
Because there's a debate about the Istanbul game. Not the Istanbul game, that was rubbish. Istanbul game versus that. But I think that's the best one.
Istanbul? Or the
No,
Barca?
the Barca one. I know it was a final, but because we went on and won the final anyway, if we'd lost the final, maybe not.
Yeah, it's all in perspective.
Yeah. But 4-0 against Barcelona from 3-0 down.
And also, we couldn't have, like, if we
We
would have
couldn't
conceded,
concede.
it would have had to be 5. Oh, hello!
Go on, Jota. Oh,
One of you then.
go on, take him in.
So
Take him in the
yourself.
box. Take him in the box. Oh, don't mind him, you know.
It's a good game from this. Go on, Trent.
Oh my God!
mate!
Whoa! Oh my God!
That's what he does.
Jesus Christ!
Captain Fantastic today.
Whoa!
My eardrum.
Sorry, that was unbelievable.
Oh, Trent. Trent. See, then you watch that and you go, please don't go. The other day, everyone's going, get out. And then he does stuff like that and you think he is the best right back in the world.
That was unbelievable. Trent is just...
Did you get the assist? No,
Oh
it's
my
fine.
God. Tyler Morton assist. No, Selbersley assist.
The angle though, he's at.
That was an unbelievable finish.
can't
Trent's
stop
just
that.
thunderbolted that right into the top corner, the left top corner.
Mate, that,
In
honestly.
off the post.
You see the
fans
fans
behind are
are
like, oh my God. That's the difference,
The
isn't it?
technique is unreal.
To be fair, that's like, you can't stand off Trent. They
No.
stood off him there and they let him do that. But to be fair, he didn't give him much time to close him down.
Does he go?
Is he leaving? That was a question. You did say Ty predicted it right before the half.
Well, it's because they liked and subscribed. I told him.
Rice could never. Yeah, it's If you're not subscribed after that, subscribe now. That's got to be the half, isn't it? Oh my days! What a goal! Do you know what? That's in touch wood, but you'd think that would hopefully settle this game down a lot for us. They already felt settled.
It's rubbish. That's something he does
Yeah.
do, though. He gives it away, but
That's whatever. Right, that's the half.
he's such a moments player, though.
Yeah. He's
But he can produce moments like that, and it gets you off your seat. I mean, we didn't stand up, but it was jaws are dropped.
we didn't stand up because I'm in my pajama bottoms again.
And we don't want to get
And,
banned
and we
from
got banned
YouTube
from
as
TikTok
well.
for me showing my pajama bottoms, we think.
Well, I don't know what else it would have been.
Yeah.
Might have
Wow.
been the bit where you started talking about 16 with your dad. No, that was after. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, we'll go through chuck some questions in the chat.
That look. If anyone can see you below, socks and shoes.
Well,
It's honestly, what is this?
these are too short for me as well.
Yeah, but it's the shoes with it as well.
The shoes, it's because it's cold. Yeah, chuck some
You look like an elf.
I don't like a South Pole. Chuck a this one's minor, but you should swap the mics or switch settings for. Let me see if I can switch it to come out mono.
What have you done wrong?
I haven't done anything wrong.
What are they moaning about?
How's that? Is that better?
Well, what's the issue?
Oh, I think because it's coming out of left and right. Yeah. Chuck some questions in the chat. What a half that was. 2-0.
We need to get to a stage where we have a sound guy doing all this for us.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions in there already, but thoughts on the half in general?
Easy. Absolutely piece of cake. They haven't been able to get out their half, really. They can't string, at least, I've seen them string 3 passes at the most together. But we've been good, but we're playing exactly how we should be, which is making me happy. Like, The ball's moving fast. What's really impressed me as well, like I was saying, they can't string 2-3 passes because we're on them so quick. But we're able to do that because we're conserving energy because we're just keeping the ball the whole time.
Yeah.
I would say no negatives. Like, even 2-0 up, you're not going to thump teams like 7-0 within the half. Like, second half might be telling that they might really tire and we might punish them. Or we might just completely control the game and might just get an extra goal or two. That's why I predicted 3-0 because they're not able to go forward. So they're going to sit back and just hope that the scoreline's not embarrassing. They can just enjoy their day out.
Yeah. You don't want to get done 4 or 5.
No, you don't want to look back on it and think
3-0 is actually a respectable scoreline against us because we're doing teams in the league.
Well, you go, they're the best team in the world. We played at Anfield, and this was not a Liverpool side. This was the Liverpool side that potentially went on and won the quad. So, they take a 3-0, I think, at this point. But, yeah, we've been dominant. And it's been nice to see some of the others, like Endo at the back looks great again. Morton in there looks great. Rio looks electric. It's the first time he's played for us, and it's such quick feet. I won't judge him too much on decision-making stuff because he's a kid, but there's a lot of promise in there. And it's nice to see Darwin actually contribute to the goal as well with Jota.
That was a well-rounded evaluation of the first half performance. Well done, Ty.
That's me done.
I was being told off by the mic police. No. He just said he went, "I'm the mic police, for they're just trying to help."
Oh.
He was very respectful, and I appreciate it. And I fixed it by the sounds of things. I changed it so it's not coming out of left and right. Apparently, it didn't work.
Oh yeah, no. Please, if
There's anything wrong with the stream,
let us know because we don't have a sound guy at this moment doing it for us, so we have to go off your works. We sound perfect here.
Our issue is we're not in the best setup connection wise at the moment either. Like, we're trying to sort it.
With Dad.
With Dad, yeah. Well, no, with when we're with Dad, hopefully it'll be a bit better connection and maybe quality in the future. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna go through some of the questions asked earlier on. But yeah, the chat went off with the Trent goal, by the way.
Of course, it should do.
Are
we Trent in or out?
That's one of the questions. We'll go through them because I don't want to miss too much because there were some good ones. Where are we? Get off my chat with Amy. Let's have a look. So we're going.
There's a Love Island ad there, and Ronnie just popped up.
What, our dads?
Well, I hope not. I thought he was returning.
He might be. Let's have a look. So, do you think Trent will go to Madrid or stay? That's the first actual question, so that's good. Liverpool for life thinks he will go to Madrid. I'm just going to, in his opinion, I'm going to get a drink really quick.
I thought you got one here.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get my drink.
I think... Oh, my God, we're going to be demonetised again. Your bum's out. Oh, God. You say that's what's getting us banned, your bum. I think, unfortunately, Trent might be on the go. A bit with, like, I heard Carragher talking about... Teams nowadays don't go and bid for players when they don't think they're going to get them. So Trent's, or maybe not even Trent himself, but Trent's people definitely speaking to Madrid.
Sorry, I'm going to go get some food. Do you want anything? I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten anything this morning.
I'm alright. No, I'm good.
Banana? Crisps?
I'm good. Thank you. Right. Trent... I think, unfortunately, will... I don't know. I say go. He won't go in January for sure. I don't think he'll go in Jan because... we won't allow him because he's still our player. And 2, I don't think he'd want to leave with the chance to win the Premier League as a Scouser and potentially win like another cup at least, maybe the League Cup or Champions League or even the FA Cup. I'm assuming that we get through in this... at least in this game, because if we don't, then shock him. I think Verge will stay. I'm not sure. I've heard rumours that that's already been signed, but I don't trust anything until I see it. Salah, I believe, wants to stay, but I think he's really, unlike Verge, really holding out for the price that he thinks he deserves, and I think he believes he's the best player in the league, if not the world, in his eyes. Which I wouldn't argue with, but he'd be looking for the big bucks that compares everyone else around there. Like players from Man United who are useless get paid more than him, And that's nothing to do with Salah. That's probably more to do with Man United's poor wage structure they do. But there's no reason he shouldn't be the highest paid player in the world, or at least within the league, or the top 5 for sure. But we're so tight, Liverpool, the FSG, that we won't allow for it, which has been I won't bag on that because that's what's helped us in the past. It's what's allowed us to find players like Salah and Mane when they first came in. But there comes a time where you sort of have to realise, right, we found these players. To keep them, you have to pay the prices that these awfully run clubs pay just to keep them. Or you let them go, you lose the best player in the world, and you try and find the next one. But that's a lot harder to do than when you know you're guaranteed success with Salah there. So Salah, I think, will stay. I'm hoping that the thought of winning stuff with Liverpool, and I think he'll want to break records like Liverpool's all-time top goal scorer, top scorer in the league, top scorer in the Champions League. And he won't be able to do that at other club because the records would be shattered. And I don't think he can move anywhere else in the Premier League. So, and also other teams, unlike with the Trent situation, won't be as fast paying that much for someone of his age, if that makes sense. Where Trent, you're guaranteed at least another decade with him. So Salah, I'm hoping will stay. I think we've still got a bit of work to do with that. And Trent, I don't know. I just think he's bumming Jude, to be honest. I think he likes the idea of...
You talking about your boyfriend Jude?
No, I just think he likes the idea of playing in Madrid. It'll be easier for him. Guarantee success as well. I know he's probably going to, well, hopefully win something this season with us. But you guarantee success with Real Madrid. So I'm still on the Trent thing.
I picked up the noisiest snack possible, crisps.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying, quick summary. I think Virgil will stay. I think Salah, there's still a bit of work to do. I think he wants to stay, but I think we're really debating this price. And I think Trent, I'm hoping like his heart takes over his head, but I don't know. I think he's got Madrid in his head. I think he's one of those like Owen or McManaman that want to just try something else, which I can't blame him for. Yeah. I'm not going to be one that like bags on him, but it'll be one of those probably when we go play Madrid that he'll get will he get a bad reception?
He'll get a bad reception if he leaves us. He'll get a bad reception if he leaves us. Remember when Sterling left us?
But it is different that though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's worse on Trent. Sterling left an okay Liverpool team to join a great team.
Yeah. But Trent's done something for us though.
And he left for our rivals, and it's the same. Man City are as much of our rivals as Real Madrid are.
Yeah.
So it's the same level, and Trent's a local lad.
No, but also Sterling never did anything for us. He was a young kid who had potential to be, well, at the time, potential to be one of the best players in the world, if not the league. Sort of, I don't think he lived up to that, but he definitely, you can't say his career was bad because the amount of goals he got for City as well and the league titles he won, so it wasn't a mistake. The only difference with Trent, what will go against him is like a Scouser leaving one of the best times is to be a Liverpool player or fan. So that will go against him, but he has done stuff with us already. It's not like he's not been a success. Won a Premier League, which we've never done. Won a Champions League, got us to multiple finals, won cups. Like he's done everything in a Liverpool shirt.
But to Real Madrid as well, the team that have done us over time after time.
But if not Real Madrid, though, where?
Nowhere. That's the point. There's no reason. We are the best team in the world. He's leaving us. Like, there's no reason. If we weren't fighting for a title, we weren't in the Champions League, then we can almost hold our hands up and say, all right, we get it. You're better than we are.
So you think if we were doing like a season where we're fifth, trying to get top 4, you would accept it more?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, I can see it, but I can still see like the appeal that even though we're great now, but like because the Premier League's so good and so tough, it's not guaranteed all the time, which is great, which makes the league interesting. Madrid, you're guaranteed to be the best player in the world, and
the issue is as well, he's not signed a new deal and left. He's held us. We're not getting any money for him. And I get that's not his problem.
I blame us for that though.
Yeah, you say you blame us, but he could have signed a new deal and left.
But then we might not.
We have offered stuff.
But not.
How do you know?
We let it run down though.
Yeah.
The same we did with Salah and Van Dijk. The issue we had with that, to be fair, a big reason we've sort of, I think, messed up these transfers, all these signing ons with those three, is we had Edwards and that who are in now, but they left just before. So it was Klopp doing it with Klopp's German guy.
Yeah.
But then Klopp that year then said he was leaving. So his mate was doing it for the year. But we were probably more focused on finding the next manager being Slot, which it looks like we've done an amazing job at. But we've sort of put the signers on a back burner. And now Edwards and that have come back in, but Klopp and all that have left. But now they're on their final year. And we've sort of let it go too low, where they're going, actually, all we've got to do is hold out for a year. We don't know how good this Slot team's going to be. Like, potentially, we could be in the mud.
Yeah, but that's the issue. The Slot team isn't bad, and he hasn't signed another deal. That's what I'm not saying he should or he has to, but from a Liverpool perspective and a Liverpool fan perspective, I'm like, why would you want to go? What? Because you can go make sandcastles in Madrid with.
Yeah, but
Jude.
I'm not as I do understand the point. I'm not as. Some people are different though. I get he might just want a different lifestyle. You might just want to
and
live in
that's fine,
Madrid,
and that's completely fine. Go get a holiday home there. We don't. We as a club, from a loyalty standpoint, what more do you want? Do you want to be the captain of your boyhood team?
Yeah, he's living potentially. He means
And
captain
he's
today.
entitled to his opinion to do that. Obviously, it's his decision. But then we're entitled to be like, you've done us over there. We've given you everything. We've given you a career. And you're going to Madrid when we're at our peak, when we need you. Well, maybe don't need you. We've got Conor Bradley. But yeah, let's see what the chat was saying about Trent.
Would you accept it if it was going for 80 odd million? If we
Then I'd be saying don't sell him. If we were getting money for him, I'd accept it a lot more. Yeah, 100%.
So the fact he's going for nothing. Is
The nothing thing is on him because he could have. He could have said, "Look, sell me. I'll sign another year extension, and you're gonna have to sell me." If I
It's
wanna
definitely
go.
I mean, it's a bit on both. He doesn't have to sign, and I do get that. He can now not sign and get a bigger price. He'll get a bonus on with a Madrid deal, or potentially a Liverpool one as well. Sign on, he'll get a price tag. So if anything, he personally has played this right.
Yeah.
But the issue he does have is it will ruin any reputation that he did have with us.
Yeah.
So that's something he's got to live with.
Yeah, that's then he can live with us not enjoying the decision.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's enough about Trent. He's
Great goal though.
He's scored a
For
worldie.
now,
I still love Trent. I'll just know if he goes, I won't be happy with him. What a ball that was from him. People in the chat were saying, Shizmaz was saying Trent in. If he leaves after doing Gerrard's celebration versus United, he's another Owen, in my opinion. Same transfer, isn't it? The Owen deal.
Case is coming on.
Yay, Federico.
Don's off.
Yeah, happy with that. Rested.
Yeah. The game's easy. Put Harvey in the middle. I like to see Harvey in this role because I'm not a fan of Jones in there.
Yeah.
But I love Jones. So before you jump on that, I've said this before. I love Jones. I just don't think he's the cam role. But Harvey in there, I think, is the understudy for Dom.
Yeah. Second half starting any second now.
Starting now.
Starting now. Well done us. Matt Cook said Trent's first touch gave the ball away. Kid's not mentally at home. Still not mentally at home. I've seen that, but to be fair, though, the games he's played since the whole thing, he hasn't looked.
Hello. Good ball. That's a great
Go
ball.
on, Trent. It's a good ball as well. One, Darwin. Go on, Darwin.
Straight away.
Oh, unlucky. He did well there.
Yeah. It's good from Trent and
Go on, Darwin.
Hit it. Case it gone.
Oh, unlucky.
Cross goal.
Corner. In fairness, it was Boa bodies there.
Cross goal. Basics.
Yeah, he didn't have it out of his feet there. I'm not too critical of that. He's only been on the pitch 35
one of my
seconds.
biggest pet peeves that. Hit a cross goal. There's so much that can happen. It's easy save. Could do a bit better, but
It doesn't sit for a mere watch.
he could have. I think the first time he could have hit
I don't
that.
think it sat for him properly.
Tom-
It's a quick start to this half, though. 1 minute in and got a corner. Delivery.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go for a few more because we just went on about Trent that whole
we
time.
have got this half. We'll go through all the ones that were asked.
Well,
Manuel thinks Trent will stay. Paul goes, I'd love Trent to stay, but his silence speaks volumes. As long as Virgin Salah stays, I'll be happy. Virg is the one that holds the whole team together, boss leader. I agree with that. My most important one to keep is... Oh, Darwin's down. Some of you might get your wish here. NA wanted me to go get him some a Coke and some chips. Sorry, I've just seen it. Manuel says Trent can't leave Liverpool anywhere else. He'll be like Coutinho or Owen.
I don't think he's...
You say it now, but that's because he's here. He goes, you see him in that Real Madrid kit.
What?
Trent in the Real Madrid kit.
Yeah.
Imagine tomorrow you wake up in the morning, Trent agrees deal with Real Madrid.
I'm not going to be thrilled, am I?
You're gonna be happy with him the rest of the season? You're gonna love him?
No, but that's why I don't think it can. I'll be shocked if he went like now or if it got announced he's going beforehand.
What about if Gerrard had gone to Chelsea before? Would you reckon he'd still be the club legend?
Well, no, he wouldn't. But the same with Trent.
But that's what I mean.
But the only the thing I say with Trent more than actually I don't know than the Owen thing because Owen won a treble that year, so I don't know. It does dampen his career, unfortunately. I'm just thinking, does Trent become, on a hand on heart, honest opinion, do you think Trent becomes like one of the best, stays as one of the best right backs in the world and elevates his game and wins like leagues and Champions Leagues over there, or is it a bit like the history of top players leaving Liverpool and they just suffer?
I can't see him getting any better or bigger than he is now. Really.
So you think he'll struggle?
I think he'll be worse off over there.
Really?
I do as well. Yeah, I do.
You do as well. You're the one agreeing with yourself.
As well. What do you think, Kieran? Well, you don't know what I think. Yeah, I can't see him get, because we already give him the license to play the way it suits him. Like we've given him the arm, like he's our backup captain. We've given him an armband today. He's playing at his home team where he's loved. You think the Real Madrid fans have any loyalty to him? He's just another face there. He's he's already a club legend to us if he stays. Like he's a club legend now. If he goes, he still will be, but he won't be to the same degree. He'll be a club. Well left, Gazer there.
I don't know if it was, but
Oh no, he'd have handballed it. I was going to hit him on the arm.
see, because I thought when Coutinho left, I was actually happy, more because of the price. Like we were selling Trent for 140 odd million. Then
I accept it a lot more.
Yeah,
It's the free that
it's going for nothing that doesn't help. But I looked when Coutinho went to Barca and thought, I can't see that not working. The price I thought was I never thought he was going to live up to that price tag, but I thought he reminded me a bit of like a lower Iniesta. I could see the potential in him. Complete flop.
Yeah.
Even when Mane left, I thought, oh God, we'll let one of the best wingers in the world go. Never really hit any heights since he's left.
Yeah, I can't see Trent flopping, but I can see the media and the fan base. They're so critical over there.
Yeah.
I can't see it because Trent gets so much criticism over here. Imagine when he goes to Madrid and he has a game like he did against United, against Barcelona or something. He gets ripped apart by Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
Because it's not even funny. He does struggle in some games, but we let him off. Mostly. The reason we're not really letting him off at the moment is because we think he might be going. And you've got that bitter taste in your mouth. Go on, Chiesa.
Take him on. See what we got. I like him.
Don't mind it.
Someone.
Yeah. This was something I was going to say earlier about it as well. And they said leaving to Madrid is awful. Anywhere else is maybe it's not as like Madrid.
Do you think it's Madrid that's the kicker?
Because this is what Shizman says. Leaving to Madrid is bad, but it's not his fault. They want him. No. If only it. Yeah. If he was going to Barcelona, it wouldn't be as bad. I agree.
Really?
It wouldn't be as bad.
Why?
Just wouldn't. The Madrid thing with us. It's like an added layer.
You think it's like it just arrived?
That's not the main. Yeah, I do, because they the amount of times they've done us in a Champions League final.
I got no qualms on him going to Madrid so much. It'd be more if he went to like say.
No, but I'm saying no. I don't. Him going is the issue. I'm saying it's the added layer of and it's Madrid and it's another Liverpool player that's gone to Madrid.
Yeah, but I understand that point. I do look at it slightly the other way though. If it wasn't Madrid and it was someone else, it'd be like, why the hell are you going? If
Yeah,
that
but
makes sense.
I'm still that with Madrid. I get it, but
yeah,
I
but
don't-
like but you got to think like it's Real
yeah, but
Madrid.
that's the
like,
issue. It's like, are we not Real Madrid level? Quote you on this, by the way. Clip this if anyone's watching. Are we not Real Madrid level? Top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League.
No, at this moment. But this is what I was saying. Like at this moment, yes, but there's always a consistency with Madrid.
Yeah, and I get that, but that's our issue. Handball.
Well done.
Punched it. The issue is that they're like the thorn in our side, that they've done us that many times, and that's why we get it. But like, you'll go into them really, like you as a Liverpool fan, Trent, you understand the hurt that Madrid have caused us, and you're going to go join them. Like that's the issue. I'm not saying it's the only transfer.
Does he go if Jude wasn't there?
Probably not. If Jude joined us, he wouldn't have left, or wouldn't be thinking about leaving.
Do you remember we were going to get him?
Yeah.
And Madrid just came and swooped him off us. You know what it was? We finished 5th. We were top or second with City constantly. The one year we went to get him, we had a poor season.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think we get him.
Yeah.
But he's in the bits over there.
He is. I'm just sort of scrolling through because there's so much Trent chat. Apparently, we offered Trent we offered him that £84 million move contract, haven't we?
Yeah.
So you're saying we haven't offered him anything?
Well, now we have, but no, I meant
Oh,
at
you
the
meant
time. I meant
before.
like
Okay.
when we would debate. Now we have. Now there's no excuse to say we haven't. It was the before that we've allowed it to get to this stage.
Yeah.
Like beginning with Verge, Salah and Trent, because we were so busy, I think, with other stuff. Or I don't know why we just let it run down, but we've offered it now.
I'm sure it didn't run down the way they've said it has.
No, but we have.
Because we don't want to come out and saying he's rejecting contract offers.
No.
And he's not going to come out and saying, I'm not accepting the money they're offering me. So they probably have. They've spoken about it.
I think people are forgetting as well. We're getting a lot of stick 'cause it's like our 3 best players, but players like Kevin De Bruyne on their final year as well.
Yeah.
And
It's because we're the best team in the world at the moment. And it's because of those sort of 3 players.
it's not just one. It's nice.
Well done. Oh my God!
What a goal this going to be!
Oh, good block.
Go on.
Oh,
Mate.
that deserved a goal. That football. Go on, bad touch.
Such like a brick wall.
Oh, well done, Morton.
They keep giving it back to us. That's the issue.
No,
Like, every
they
pass
can't-
is back
they
to
can't
us.
do anything.
They're rubbish.
Amy is coming today, by the way.
Yay.
So yeah, there's so much going on in the chat about Trent. I don't know if we can go through it all because otherwise I haven't got that reading level. But we'll move on from Trent because I'm actually getting bored of talking about him because I like talking about him in a negative sense.
What a ball from Trent.
That's a great delivery. Because he's not left until if he comes out and says he's going, then yeah, I get it. But
How do you feel if he signed?
I love beyond happy. Like that's what I mean. It's because that's why I don't want to always.
Bag
It's because
on
it
him.
feels like he's going. That's why it feels negative. But I'll almost feel a bit of an
Nice.
idiot for feeling this way if he signs. But he has a chance, genuinely, in the matter. We're still talking about it. If writing his signature on a different contract compared to the Madrid one, of becoming one of the maybe the 3rd biggest after 2000s Liverpool legend between Salah, Gerrard and him.
Yeah.
Like he will be one of those 3. Like he'll be above Verge just being a local lad. Even though Verge is unbelievable.
Legend.
Yeah, club legend.
Yeah.
The local aspect of it. Verge is up there,
Longevity.
but Salah is. You could argue Salah's number 1. The stuff he's done since he's joined us, but it's always sort of Gerrard 1, Salah 2, and at the moment it's like those Trent and Verge and Alisson, like those lot. But Trent's up there because of the Liverpool aspect of it. But anyway,
He's still on Trent.
still on Trent.
There's more players.
There are more players, and I still want to be positive about him whilst he's here. I feel like there was a really good question a lot earlier. Oh, it's a good corner delivery, good block.
If it's me, has it got quite a bit cold in here again?
A bit colder, yeah. We haven't got the heater on, but I'm all right.
You're right.
I'm all right. I've got my pajamas on. I'm enjoying the chat today. Very active. Thank you, everyone. This is fun.
I think it's the time of the game
Maybe,
and who we're playing.
but it's 4 a.m. for some people, so it might not be. Maybe people just can't sleep in America. Someone went.
Oh, that's a good ball.
NA goes.
Oh,
hit the
my
bar.
days! Have you just hit the bar?
Should have gone in almost.
It's a good effort.
Thought that was going in.
Jay Woods. It was a bit easy. Oh, they've done us there.
Simic has sleeping.
Well,
Yeah. His job is to go out if anyone goes short.
it's true.
You
I
don't know,
don't know how
someone's
good the
tracking.
communication would have been, though. Like, you just ran past everyone and...
Chiesa getting minutes before we send him back to Serie A on, for his highlight reel.
Would you be bothered if we got rid of him?
No, not yet. Not at the moment. I'd be a bit annoyed if our transfer, but we got that Edwards back in, haven't we? So
That ball every time. It's killing them.
yeah, if we got,
I've already said about the piece, though. Like, it was probably worth the risk.
Emmanuel goes Kvara, that Napoli guy. He's still at Napoli.
Gee, give him a yellow! What are you on about?
I don't know why he's reffing it like the leagues are different. I know they are, but that's not how you referee football games.
Kick it out.
Elliot.
Left it late, mate. Late. Don't want
See,
any.
this was my one.
It's
a yellow
late.
card.
It's a yellow.
So annoying. I was going to say this earlier, but I almost didn't want to jinx it a little bit. I just hope there's no injuries from this game. You know? Like,
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a yellow.
but that doesn't bother him.
No.
That's what I mean. It's annoying about this game. But yeah, he goes, is there VAR? There's not VAR.
He doesn't look good at all. He
No.
looks in pain. Who's that?
Don't know.
Not seen that guy on the right.
No, I hadn't either. Sorry, Big Dave did ask a question earlier and I didn't answer it. I was trying to find it. I couldn't see it in the chat. Do you
You
think?
ask it again.
Yeah, he did. Thank you, because I wanted to answer that. Do you think we're going to have a drop off in the second half of the season like we did last season? My opinion is no. A big drop off. We might not have as successful a points tally as we did last season because we were almost perfect first half of the season. But I think it's a different type of football we're playing under Klopp. With Klopp, we tended to, like every season, we had a drop off. Other than the COVID year, but we actually got a break halfway through that season.
He don't look good at all, so yeah.
So I can't see us having a massive drop off or even really a drop off because I think we've got so much strength in depth. Like we actually can play two completely different great 11s or 10s and just put Verge in there. Do you know what I mean? Like we can play a different 11 every week and we still look as strong.
Yeah.
And the way we're playing football, it's not that heavy metal. It's not.
He looks in pain here.
Yeah. The one good thing is he's walking.
Yeah, but he looks in like agony.
Speaking of Trent leaving, Trent's come off.
See, Harvey's not the sub to make it, but he looks in bits.
Yeah.
So Morton and Trent are off. Bradley, who's this kicking? Oh, Connolly.
McConnelly, I think.
Right, Trent.
Trent had a good game. Well, he had an easy game.
Yeah.
Scored a worldie.
What were you saying again?
Big Dave saying about the drop off second half of the season.
Oh, yeah.
I said with the football we play, I can't really see it as much.
I can see
as it has in previous
It
years.
might be perceived as a drop off because I'm not like there's a chance that we get knocked out of cups, which puts the mood down. If that makes sense. We might even have not even a drop off in form, but we might not win as many games as we did the first half of the year in the league. But I wouldn't call it a drop off.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think that would be a drop off. I think that's just because we were perfect almost the first. Like we only lost to Forest in the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Like the only way we can top that is going invincible, and we already haven't done that. I mean, to be fair, we have done that in the league.
Sort it out. How many times? Jesus.
They're just fouling us.
Yeah, I understand their point. Like, they probably looked at first half and went, "Boys, you're playing at outfield. Like, do
Let
something.
them know
Like,
you're there."
well, just enjoy it, but like, don't just get walked over. Like, leave something on them because they actually showed us too much respect.
But that's when the ref has to go protect us a bit, and that's what I don't think he's
I've
done.
heard that from refs though as well. They go their job's not to protect the.
That is literally a referee's job in all sports.
But I've heard it when I've played, and I've heard it in other games.
What,
like,
my job's not to protect you?
Yeah, mine's to ref the game. I mean, it partly is to protect.
Well, you know how I play football, and I just get kicked up in the air. The amount of arguments I've had with referees and saying, like, at what stage does it happen when I break something? And they're like, well, I can't stop that. I'm like, yeah, you can stop that. You can stop them flying into tackles, especially in a Sunday league compared to Saturdays.
Yeah, but no, I like to think we're going to win the league, but it might be perceived as a drop-off if we get knocked out, say, of a Champions League game or an FA Cup game or something, or we don't get through in the semi-final against Spurs.
Yeah. We might have a dip in form because we didn't have a dip in form the whole first half.
That's a great ball from Endo. And Harvey to Jota. Not seeing that Rio kid for...
No, we're only 15 minutes in, and to be fair, we have been abusing this right-hand side.
They look a bit better as well.
Yeah,
that's good. Offside.
Well done. Quan's a deal with it though.
Yeah. Centre half's been good.
So yeah, that's good. Everyone's saying about that. Everyone either wants Nunez or Chiesa to go, and we get that Kvara in.
Well, yeah, that's would you get rid of Nunez for him?
Maybe, but I don't like. But I wouldn't get rid of Nunez. But if we're bringing him in, then I'd like to see more of him. Like if we did. I wouldn't be upset. I would be upset because I love Darwin Nunez, but I wouldn't be too disheartened because I think, all right, there's a reason we're doing this. Like, we wouldn't let him go if it wasn't for someone better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the thing. If I said we're getting him, but you have to get rid of Darwin.
Maybe, but I don't know enough about him. Like, I know what we get from Nunez. If we're gonna get from what I've seen of him, yeah, I would. But I would want the deal to be almost suited towards us, because like if they're getting Nunez, he's arguably a 50-60 million pound player. So like it almost better.
Well, I don't think it'd be a swap. Well, it might be a swap.
Well, that's the thing that's.
I wouldn't want the price. I wouldn't want to pay any more than 20-30 million plus getting rid of Nunez. Yeah. Like in the sense of not swap, but like
that business is a good deal, you'd argue, because we know what we get at Nunez and it's not a starter. But then I go back to the thing I said earlier, where I like having Darwin in the squad. I think he adds a lot.
Yeah, I do like that. I forgot his name, but
yeah, honestly, we can't do it though because of the pronunciation of this team with the new keeper and all this. Someone asked about Kelleher earlier. It was Tammy asked about us selling Kelleher. Do we want him to stay?
I want him to stay.
Yeah, I want to stay. But this, like, I would love. It sounds bad, but I'd actually.
What if he went to Madrid?
Oh, that would annoy me. I'd get that more than the Trent one.
Right, we got to sort out, or refs got to sort out, because we're getting kicked in. They're coming back into this.
Yeah. Taking it quick.
That's twice it's happened. Guys, come on.
Should be 2-1.
It's happened twice.
Should be 2-1. Do you know what, weirdly enough, someone just said it should be... Nick said it'll probably end up 2-2 this game, the way it's going.
How easy is this?
Yeah.
Should score there. That's actually awful. Wow.
Here's a question. What amount of money would you sell Kelleher for and be happy? Because I wouldn't want to get rid of him, but everyone's got a price.
You got 50, I'd be happy.
50? I think that's still quite low.
It's for keeper. You don't sell. Keepers aren't going for that.
Allison went for 80 odd, 90. He's the best.
No, it wasn't 80, 90.
Was it not?
Nah, it was like
75. Was that Verge?
Just a bit shy than Verge. He was like
Kabul.
I think it's about like 60 odd. And that's the best keeper in the world. I mean, if you got even I don't want him to go though, but like
I wouldn't sell him for that price.
No, it's a lot though for a second choice keeper.
No, but this is what I'm saying is I wouldn't sell him for that price because he's worth more. Like he's probably worth that, but I wouldn't sell him for what he's worth because I'd want to keep him.
Yeah.
So I'd be happy with.
But do you let the risk of running his contract down like the others and losing for nothing again?
It's a weird one.
We can't keep letting people go for nothing. That's what Arsenal did, which I always bagged on them for.
Yeah.
Letting Van Persie go for free. They just constantly let people's contracts run down.
Yeah.
And let them go for free. I think Alexis Sanchez went on a free as well. Like, you can't keep letting your best players
And they
go
go
for
to
nothing.
top clubs, your rivals.
Well, because they pay for it, and they pay like the same with Trent Madrid. Then they pay the bonus fee as well, and it's nothing to them because it's cheaper than actually paying outright for them.
And that's what we've been good at as well in recent history, is our
Yeah.
transfer business. But it is...
What's a good ball?
Ooh.
Over. Or do that.
Oh, here, counter-attack. Go on, Harvey.
Go on, half.
Go on, Harvey.
Be strong. Nice. Well, mate. Swap shirts after the game, mate. Stop pulling that.
But yeah, I wouldn't want Kelleher to go. I'd actually, weirdly enough, I wouldn't want him to, but I'd understand a loan deal for him.
Yeah, I accept a loan deal.
Because I think it would be in everyone's best interest. Because we don't want to get rid of you. We've just signed this new keeper. We can't really send... I mean, we could, but I'd be very surprised if we sent this new keeper back out on loan. Because we've got free...
I would like to see the other one because he looks very good, but...
Yeah, but then this is the thing. Like, I still don't think anyone knows, when's Alisson leaving us? Because Alisson doesn't look like he's leaving us anytime soon, does he?
No, the only thing with Alisson, which is his only detriment, is his injuries. The same with the Jota thing.
Do you think it'll end up being with... Because, well, I mean, it'd be a lot better than that. Did De Gea take over straight after Van der Sar? Or am I way off time-wise? Because I can't remember. Because remember when De Gea was playing every other game?
Yeah, and I'm just trying to think if he...
Was there another keeper in there before?
I'm not sure. There might have been one before.
Because I remember him breaking into the squad and then just becoming the main one when the other one left.
Who was he swapping with, though? Because it wouldn't have been Van der Sar. It would have been...
That's what I can't work out. Here we go. Send him. Send him. Send him.
There we go. Go on, Darwin. So lucky. Defender did well.
Yeah. He should have got it earlier, I think, to let him run
That's
into.
him done.
I don't think he's run hard on that centre half in his life. That should have been played there. Do you know what I mean? It's not a great ball to him. It's good defending, to be fair. Yeah, no, I don't want to sell Kelleher. I wouldn't mind him being loaned out. I don't want to lose him. And if we do, I want them to overpay for him. Because that's the only way I can see him going. Because I can't accept the almost...
Yeah. We can't keep letting people run their contracts down,
Yeah.
though, Mike, but we need to sort this out. I don't want to turn into... That's how you become bad business, and on the books it looks dreadful.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting any money in, which prevents you from buying people with the FFP rules and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see what the chat is saying about Kelleher. Tammy responded with, we have to keep Kelleher as Alisson is conceding goals. And no disrespect to Alisson, he's been the best in the world. Kelleher has to take over him. I've no issue with Alisson being our number one until he wants to leave.
There is a point, though, I will say. It's the same with Fabinho, the best CDM in the world. But you saw the drop-off in that year. But there is a point where you think we could cash out on Alisson, even though he's, the best in the world. But, as the Liverpool fans, you can slowly... I don't think he's as good as what he was. Not his drop-off hasn't been at all bad, but you can slowly see, he's not playing as much. This is the second, maybe third year in a row where he's missed a lot of games through injury for a goalkeeper as well. Still makes the top quality saves, but he's, again, a year older every time. You think, is there a time where you can really cash in on him? You're losing the best keeper in the world, but you're getting a lot of money, and then you've got potentially one there, or you can go and reinvest somewhere else.
Who would you rather sell then, Alisson or Kelleher? Right now, in summer.
It depends on the price. If we were getting the similar money, how was Alisson? But I'm just saying it's a point because you get more for Alisson, I think, than Kelleher.
Hey, Jaden Dan is coming on.
Sashay Bob. But do you know what I mean by that? You can't...
Yeah.
Because they're the best. Fabinho, we got 40 million and he's nothing. No one's out there looking to buy Fabinho.
No.
If that makes... But we got...
Alisson's only 32.
Still young for a keeper. But some people aren't meant to play till their 40s.
No, but...
I don't know if he's one of them.
People are saying there's been a drop-off. I've not seen a drop-off in Alisson. He's just played less.
No, but
when he plays, but he's always made mistakes.
It's not a drop-off in form. It's a drop-off in quantity of games. But a player who doesn't play is worthless to a club, no matter what the price is.
What's a Jota's worthless to us?
No, when he doesn't play. A club...
Oh, yeah, I get that.
There's a reason you get rid of people. But I'm just saying... I love to keep Alisson. Alisson's the best keeper in the world. Alisson's the best keeper to ever play in the Premier League. But there is a point where you think it's the same with the Salah. Like, do you cash in on him?
I guess it's like
Because you can't keep him forever. He's not going to be the best forever.
Let's say because to be honest, we'd probably get the same, roughly about the same amount for Alisson as we would for Kelleher.
Just because of age and stuff.
Because of age.
Yeah.
Would you? Let's pick a price. Should we say 60 million?
Yeah, but that's very good for a keeper. Oh. You're not buying 60 million keep. Like, that's a lot of money for a keeper. So that's a great deal.
You think for what? For the best keepers in the world?
Yeah, but name me a keeper that's going for 60 million.
Kepa went to Chelsea for more. Alisson went for more. Courtois was already at thingy. Like, keepers do the price of players now. They do. It's just because keepers don't tend to make transfers. They tend to go to a club and then stay there. He had a good game.
Yeah, I didn't see in the second half. I need toilet quick.
Yeah, go. Dan's is coming on now for Ngomu. Goma? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll figure it out. Someone teach me. Jordan Dan's, real striker, coming on. Yeah, so my thing is, here's a question sort of for people in the chat, I guess, as well as Ty if he wanted to talk to me. Would you accept, they've got a corner here, this for some reason feels dangerous, I'm not confident. Oh, he's overhit that massively, I don't know why I was worried. Would you rather sell Kelleher or Alisson now? Like, Alisson and get like get the exact same money, but if we keep Kelleher, he's almost our guaranteed keeper for the next, say, 5-10 years. Or keep Alisson and sell Kelleher, but we only have Alisson for maybe the next year or two, or 2-3 seasons. So, I don't know. Like, you're guaranteed world class with well done, Kelleher. I don't know the answer to the question that I'm asking. I haven't made up my own mind. Well done, Darwin. I'm not sure, because like in my head, I've just seen Chismaz put it in the chat. Keeping Kelleher and then, oh, what a ball! Go on, Chiesa! Go on, Chiesa! Go on, Chiesa! Oh, good save. It's working hard. It just doesn't seem to be coming off for him. Like, he's doing everything right, but there's no, like, he's not had the luck yet. I think it'll come. I like Chiesa. I think if we can get him fit, I think he'll be a good squad player for us. I think we might have to lower it as a fan base, lower our expectations with what we can get out of him, if that makes sense. Simicast has got a corner. Yeah, so with signing in, I can't pronounce his name either. Mamaj Vidali. I think that might be a UFC fighter. I just said, but with having him and Kelleher, then you've got, all right, Kelleher. If you're going to be the main guy, you win that battle, and one of you he can become what Kelleher is now. And if he's not happy with that, then we'll sell him in the future. Or if he is good enough and we keep Kelleher, then it's like, all right, too bad. I asked a question and I'm struggling to find my own answer to it. I'll be curious.
It sounded like you were arguing with yourself.
I am a little bit. Question is, it was the same one I asked you about selling them for the same price. Who'd you rather sell? Marmadashvili. Okay, that's cool.
Don't know that goalie.
So here's the pros and cons. Pros of selling Alisson and keeping Kelleher. We've got longer with Kelleher, and we already have the other backup keeper there. We have two great goalkeepers.
Yep.
And we've got obviously Kelleher for longer. Cons of selling Alisson is he is the best of the three of them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, he's the best. We're losing Alisson, so we're losing the best player we've got really in goal. We've got the best keeper in the world. The pros of selling Kelleher is we keep Alisson because he's the best in the world, and the issue with that is we lose Kelleher, who could be the best keeper in the world in the future, and Kelleher is almost you look at penalty shootouts, so he's got everything. Yeah. He can play with the ball at his feet. Like, he's only going to get better. Like, I can't see him and he's worth Well done,
Nice.
Dans. Well done, Dan. Send him. Send Chiesa. Go on, Chiesa. It's your chance.
Score your first goal.
Oh, Dans. Yes.
Well done, Dans. Look at him.
He can't stop scoring when he's on the pitch. He'll come a point with him where it's like, when am I going to start? 'Cause he's Jaden Dan's. I thought Chiesa should have
Dans or
scored
Salah?
that.
That's the real question we
The
need to be
real question
asking.
is Mbappe or Dan's.
Nice.
He's a good striker, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he gets goals, which is... It's like going on a calendar.
Someone's lifting up a calendar in the crowd. That's great.
He did well.
Yeah. He
Win the
won.
ball there.
He started the attack.
Skips round him. Great ball.
Great one too. It's a good
Decent
save.
save.
It is a good save. He
Still
should be
gotta
scoring
score,
though.
But
That's great from Dan's.
It's
Like he's really. He looks good every time. I know he normally plays lesser.
it weren't a great touch from Chiesa.
No.
He gave the keeper.
I'm
too
glad
much
Dan's
chance.
got a goal.
Good save.
Oh, that is actually a good
But
save.
still, great finish.
Took it, but like, he's in the right area. He seems like a proper striker. Like there aren't many proper strikers about.
He's saying calm down, but he's going mental.
Yeah, but
I thought he was getting subbed off there.
yeah, so he scores every time. Every time he's on the pitch, he scores. He needs to be in the squad, real striker. There does come a point there. When does he become one off the bench for us? We've got too much talent going forward.
You can tell in training.
Yeah,
Like, it's
Well,
easy.
unfortunately, we don't live react to the training, so we don't know.
No, but that's the thing. Like, it's easy because there's a reason why they play in this games. It's good management because it makes them look good. It makes their confidence high, and no one looks at. We don't go at them. And go, oh, they're rubbish. Like they're playing minutes in games where they look like good players. But you can tell in training when they're up against that. Like he's got to compete with Jota, Darwin, Diaz, Gakpo, Salah,
Yeah.
even Harvey. Like
Off comes Endo.
they're struggling a bit.
Yeah, the stream's lagging a bit. Apologies for that. I think you should still be able to hear us fine. I've tried to sort it out, so it should be working a bit better for now. Yeah, it looks like it's picked up a bit now. Let me know, though, if it's not. Like I said, it's because we're not... I won't bore you with the details of it, because we're not hooked up to our best internet connection because of where we're doing it. Hopefully we will be when we're with the old man doing it.
Should be the next game.
Should be the next game, yeah, on Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be in the day, is it?
No, I think with the late one as well on Tuesday. So there's like games just before. So
Yeah.
make sure you subscribe if you're not, so you don't miss it.
Yeah.
I said 3-0. There might be a chance for another goal here though. Still
Yeah.
good 10 odd minutes here.
Yeah. So there's another positive with selling Kelleher that Shizmaz has come across. Anything we sell Kelleher for will basically be profit
Yeah.
as well, which is... Oh, Connor
mate.
Bradley. Go on, Chiesa. It's something weird with
His
Chiesa,
touch is
isn't
a bit
it?
questionable, I think, at times.
I do like he does look like he's getting back to match fitness.
Yeah.
But do you remember what Gakpo was like at
Nice. Who's that? Nice.
O'Connell? Our team is so stacked. Like our academy players would start for a lot of the league.
Yeah.
Like Jaden Dan could the way every time I see him, he looks like he could play up front for a Premier League team. Not like a world beater, doesn't he? Though, like you if he was at like a
Southampton, he's
Southampton, Ipswich, even like at West Ham, they've got Fulkrug and that. But you chuck him in that, he doesn't look any different from any of them the way he plays. I gave the ball away there.
It's a good tackle that.
And then like McConnell and I know Bradley's in the team now, but like
Good. That's good clearance as well.
so good. Morton by Shetty.
Go on, Chiesa. Go on. Get round him, Elliot.
Jota run.
Daz is there. Shoot. Someone.
Nice.
Oh,
It's a bad touch. Oh no! Unlucky. It's only alright because we're 3-0 up in the 80th minute.
the other two yelling at him.
In fairness to him, it didn't look like he could get out of the way even if he...
Yeah, it was quite high. It
In
wasn't
the-
a great ball from Harvey.
No, it was a bad touch from Harvey as well.
Yeah.
I actually thought the ball from Chiesa was good.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, do you remember Gakpo's first season?
Bradley.
Bradley over Trent at the moment, just form-wise. Not
He's a better
ability.
defender, I think.
He is, and that's sort of what you want from a right back. The issue you've got is
That
Trent as
delivery.
that's why like I would be okay with us selling Trent for money, for real people, like 100 million or 80 million or something ridiculous.
If we had like a classic United 4-4-2 where Trent was like right wing and Bradley right back,
Yeah.
I think that's...
To be fair, if Salah goes, we might end up with that because we haven't got a right winger. We've got Chiesa.
I think you find a way with Diaz, Gakpo, even
Sure,
Rio
one of them will
coming
find a
in.
way to play on
Sure,
the
we
left,
might bring
right.
someone in as well.
Yeah, everyone's obviously reacted to the goal. Told you about Dan's. He did. And they did call.
Cool.
He went proper striker coming on. Good block.
O'Connell's look good.
He looks. They all look
Is he
good.
playing centre half? He's not a centre half, is he? He's centre mid. But he's playing centre half because we have no centre halves.
Did Enyoni come on when I was out?
Yeah. No, not when you're out. When just a second ago, when I think you were doing the stream.
Oh, I didn't see us make a sub.
He came on.
Oh, play him! I was on.
Who did he come on for?
It must be in the middle. It wasn't Dom. Endo came off, but that was for McConnell. Yeah, McConnell's playing at the back with Kwanzaa. This is an academy game. Look, can you see the four of them there? You've got Kwanzaa, Enyoni, McConnell, and
It's a good team.
Morton.
I do like
Oh,
them. I
Morton?
look at them and
Sorry, not
go, I
Morton.
like.
There's not one I don't like, and that's rare for a.
But there's a point where like, are they good enough? But that's what they.
But that's why they're not good enough to start. That's why they don't.
But games like this as well help their selling price because we might at the back know they're not ever going to be good enough to start for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Because like hopefully they all do, but it's quite rare that's the case.
Yeah.
But you play games like this and you go, oh well, actually he looks half decent, so we might as well have a go with him. So
Yeah.
a bit like the Cole Palmer with Chelsea. There was no proof from anyone that he was as good as what we made out, but he played cup games and they were, oh, he looks good.
Well,
there
you're-
must be a reason he doesn't play for
there was
City.
a quote. I remember. So that's what Trent does as well. But there's a question. I'm sure the people are saying it in the chat. Everyone's saying how great Bradley is at defending. And as what Tammy was saying, is that game against Real Madrid sums it up. Like, you're not going to face a harder team, really.
Yeah.
Well done, Kwanzaa. At the moment, form and with the situation going on, say Trent hadn't played any minutes this game, like we had a week off, both of them at max fitness. Who starts against Nottingham Forest? Is it Bradley or Trent? Who do you want? Who would you want to start? Because I think Bradley will start. Even though Trent's put an absolute... Let's foul that way. So, yeah.
Do you think this team is strong enough? Saying like, I'll give it 3-4 years. So you have, say, a team with Kelleher in goal, Bradley right back,
Yeah.
Kwanzaa centre half with Ibu,
Yeah.
Simicast left back, CDM of Ryan still be there, Maka and Dom.
Yeah.
They're still in their young 20s, the three of them,
Yeah.
so they can play. I think they were like 23, 24, 25.
Gakpo on the left.
Gakpo left, Diaz right, and I mean Salah could probably play to his 40s, but let's just say, for example, let's say it
Jaden
doesn't.
Dan.
Who would it be? Not Jota.
Jaden Dance. For the sake of this conversation.
Can do then. He wouldn't be the choice, but
Yeah, but I imagine
Dan.
we'd make signings and sell
Maybe like
people.
Chiesa on the right, for example, or Dan, whoever you want. Like, is that?
It's hard to tell. I mean, there's rumours Diaz will be leaving in the summer.
Yeah, there was ones last year, weren't there, with Barca, but that was like 70 odd mil. I don't understand how they can pay for anyone, but do you think that team is like?
Team sounds great.
Yeah, you're
And
still
that's-
happy with that. There's nothing in there that you go, oh, like
No,
it
no,
makes it
no,
sound
only
very
the
weak.
left back. I'd want a new left back, but I've
But
said
you
that.
want one
I've
now
said
about
that.
the one we've
I've
got.
said that time and time again. Because genuinely, you go through that whole squad. You've named a bunch of young players. Who's the worst one of the bunch? Weakest spot.
Well, it'd be like the
Left back.
yeah.
So,
Well, you say even like Dan's or some potential, but yeah. But in Kwanzaa at the minute, but there was a point last year where he looked like.
Do you? I really think like he's got this season. I reckon he's got one more season after this.
To prove.
And if he's not doing it then I'll if we can cash out on him without people realising, like we sell him for more than he's worth, then I think I'd be happy because he looks really good. One more. I didn't like the idea.
Yeah.
It didn't actually have enough. Oh,
No, that's fair. But that's what I was saying with the Allison one slightly. I don't agree, but like you can cash out on people and go again.
Yeah.
But I don't think it damages us too much because we have two sitting there. But I don't want Allison to go because he's the best in the world. But there's a point where do you just keep him and then let him go for nothing, like Trent and stuff?
It's a weird one because I think he could, like, we could easily have that, like, almost last year. I'd almost do you know what I'd almost like it to be one where we agree a deal like 6 months in advance, like he's leaving, because I don't think it'd affect his performance. Like, we almost have Alisson's last season. We all know it's his last season at the club, but not because we've sold him.
Yeah.
I know it sounds dumb because they rarely happen like that, but you do get it occasionally. Like, in the summer, I'll be joining this team, and like, thank you. Almost so it's not like we don't get to say goodbye to him.
This is a bit different because he's older as well.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like he could get away with that because it's
For
not.
some reason, I don't feel as bad. If he say he was leaving, I'd be like, oh no,
But I'd be like, because I can see that happening from a keeping Kelleher perspective. Be like,
good ball.
nice, Darwin.
Is that foul? No, foul him. Oh,
Jota.
give it. Go on. Oh! Come on then, stay alive.
Yeah, he's just almost stuck it in.
You just hit the post.
Good effort.
One
He
more.
just-
No, give it.
You don't have to try that. The thing with Chiesa is every touch looks a bit like half an inch too heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
but I do think that's almost match fitness or match.
Sharpness.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Sharpness. Because he.
Sharp there.
Yeah, well. Also, I think I've sorted out the stream a bit better, so yay. Hey, afternoon, Dad. Dad's in the chat. Hello. Are you in the country? We don't know what country you're in, Dad.
We don't know where.
It doesn't look good on us, but we have no idea if you're in Australia. I think you're here.
We had a conversation earlier.
Oh,
We actually said we weren't sure if you'd arrived yet, because we looked at the date.
yeah, we're not sure.
But we're hoping he's here for the Forest game at least, or we'll be there. So
Yeah, you good for Tuesday night? Kwanzaa we'll go back. There's a lot in the chat, and we like the chat. It's a lot easier as well when we're with Dad that I can have a look at this, because otherwise it's just. Do you know what I mean?
I think you've done quite a good job.
I know I have, but it's a lot easier for the viewer standpoint that I'm able to
Focus on it.
actually read some of the comments.
He can actually be the sound guy when
I can a little bit, like I can
He
see
can
where
work
it's messing
tech.
up and still watch the game. But it's quite difficult to read the chat, watch the game, and monitor the stream, and then still maintain a conversation. Like
I'm doing none of the three.
Maintaining a conversation with you is hard enough as it is.
So I'm just sitting there.
Second half hasn't been the best watch, has it? It's been just like us seeing out the
today.
game.
I said 3-0 though.
You did. I've still got 5.
Yeah, I just thought I said 3-0 because like it was very easy to drum, but sometimes they're not that. They just
Yeah, I just thought we might have, because I feel like it could have easily been 5.
Could have.
Like we've had.
those two arguing.
Yeah, we've got to have the foul there. So we've got. Where are we? So, yeah, it feels
He
like,
does make me laugh, Simicast though.
yeah.
Come on, Chiesa, hit it.
Come on, Federico! That's the boy.
Oh, nice.
That's what we're talking about.
Hello.
That's the man.
I was saying hit it.
Federico Chiesa. 4-0.
Oh, nice.
Unreal. But do you know what I'm saying with sharpness? Like, when he had a bit of time, I think he is quality. He needed that so badly.
Yeah, he needed that,
He couldn't
especially in a game like
blank
this.
today.
Especially in a game like this
He
at
had so
home.
much time and space. But that
Good finish.
unbelievable goal. Yeah, at the cop end. He really needed that from a support. What a finish that
Through
is.
the legs.
Honestly. Anyone, for some reason, not watching this game, Federico Chiesa from about 25, 30 yards out. 25 probably.
Yeah.
He's
Great
smashed it in
finish.
the bottom corner. But it's not like he's placed it.
Yeah, look at see Macwood.
Yeah.
Threw the blanket on it.
He needed that confidence. Well, I'm happy for it, and you?
Yeah.
I'm really happy for it, because the game didn't need that.
Well, hopefully it kickstarts his Liverpool career as well, and he'll be important potentially when we play like the Champions League kicks in again properly. And
Yeah.
we're in the cups.
Even if we literally this year he just plays every FA Cup game and we go on to win it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that. Like if we're just starting him in those and then coming off the bench in Prem games, even like
We should have a world-class player potentially sitting there.
it as well. It gives us not that we want to, but if we get Salah signed on, it lets us take him off and rest him a little bit.
You might get your 5-0 here.
That's what I was thinking. But this is how I could see a 5-0 going. Like
Scored too late.
exactly, like just they know when they're done.
Oh, Elliot's done.
I hope he's always gone down.
Oh.
Connor Bradley.
Oh.
That's all right. Elliot's limping. Get Elliot off. Take him off last 5 if we have subs still. Bradley is a joke. That nutmeg was filth.
Yeah. I really do like Bradley. I think like he does look like he could play very easy. Yeah. Just because Trent's there.
Yeah, he is. Good spot by Big Dave there, and Yanni with the assist as well. No, it's just a simple pass, but it was a good ball.
It's been easy, this.
Chiesa.
But these are the games where the youth players should be able to play, because if we loaned them out, this would be the level. Trent got man of the match.
Finish. I don't know. I don't know who I'd have given it to, but
I don't know. Give him man of the match. He only played half a game.
Yeah.
Actually, did he play an hour?
Played an hour.
Maybe it was good.
Who does everyone in the chat? Who would you go player of the match? Because Trent didn't
Wasn't
stand
the
out
first
for
one to
me.
came. I mean, he was good. He got a great goal.
He was good. Let me think. Who's been player of the match? I don't think anyone stood out.
It's hard to get one.
Let's go for because this is not going to be an Accrington Stanley player, is it? Kelleher, no, didn't have anything to do really.
Both right backs have been good, but I don't know if I give either of them.
You can't. I don't think you can't give it Bradley. He's played 30 minutes.
Trent's got more of a shot.
Trent more than Bradley. So at the moment it's Trent.
Won't give it Simi.
Kwanzaa's been good, but not had anything.
Well, Endo was good.
Yeah, Endo was very good, but he came off early. All the midfield, everyone's sort of come off is the issue.
Yeah, Jota's played the whole game, but I don't have a give him. Maybe
Nunez, I genuinely was thinking because
he
hasn't set the world alight. Like he's been busy, but then so was Trent. Maybe Trent, I guess. Got the finish as well.
Just been a good team performance.
Yeah. I'll give Arnie Slot man of the match for this performance.
Yeah.
Well,
at least we've done what we're meant to do today.
Do you know what? I'll say this, and this might sound silly.
Probably will.
It might sound silly. Keeper's gone down injured. 4-0 down. Still not a bad Accrington Stanley performance. Like they haven't been embarrassed. I don't think
they haven't played.
They haven't played, but I don't think they've. Do you know what I mean? No, when you look at it, no, because when we
you lose 4-0,
because I think Southampton looked worse against us than these have.
But there's an expectation.
Yeah, I get that, but they haven't gone out. It's a League Two side. We could have.
Saints played like this, like Saints, for as bad as they've been, like can keep the ball.
Yeah,
these lot have just been awful.
Yeah,
but they're not expected to come here and do anything. So
that's a good point, actually. Simicast hadn't put a foot wrong all game. Played the whole game.
I'd say Simicast, but I don't have a given man the match as well. Again, like what has he done?
Jota around the first half of the game.
Yeah, I'd look more Jota because he's still on the pitch.
But then you could say Trent actually while he was on did more.
Scored.
So, have you guys heard anything about contracts yet? No, I think we don't get any inside access that I know of. I'd love some. But
the Denty channel is hiring for contractor.
Yeah,
we're looking to replace Kieran.
Am I just the sound guy now? Full time. Because I managed to figure it out mid-game. I have sorted the stream out, though. I know what I did that. I find it funny that you have absolutely no idea how any of this works, do you?
Hey, without me, none of this even happens.
All I have to do is change one name up here.
Denty.
I'm logged into the account. I can change it to Kieran Denty. And then...
It's funny how it is my name.
It's just because it's just from your account, wouldn't it? You started the channel. But it was never you did it on your own.
I don't think people subscribe if it doesn't say Ty Denty, though.
To be fair, I hate to say it, Ty Denty has a better YouTube name than mine. Because it's more... Because Ty's more like a nickname. Ty Denty. Like, very easy. Kieran Denty is more of a name. Ty Denty's more of a brand.
There we go. Well done, boys.
Full time. Love it.
Nice 4-0.
Amazing.
Easy work.
Amazing news.
But that's exactly what it should have been. We kept 4 goals, lots of goals. Kids got to play. The people who've been out of sync as well, like Chiesa, or people who aren't playing minutes like Darwin, even a bit Jota, got their minutes and looked good. Harvey. Clean sheet as well. We played with no real centre-half other than Kwanzaa.
Yeah. It's a hard game to analyse. It was. Do you know what it was? It was just a showcase, wasn't it? It did feel like you're watching a trial game.
Yeah, I think we would have a harder game against our academy team.
Then yeah, we would.
Than
It was
that.
it was nice though. It was a nice one to watch. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you know what actually helped? I think the chat was very good today as
Yeah,
well.
that's well. Thank you everyone in the chat. Do you know what I was saying that as well? I know it sounds like the constant plug, but if you're in the chat and for some reason you're not subscribed or you haven't liked the video, do like and comment and whatever, because it does, like, the chat's always like, the more people we get in the chat, the better it is, because we do get games where we might get a game where people can't watch it or can't be in the chat, and then it's a bit quieter. So the more people we have watching the live, the better it is for you guys and for us. It gives us more to talk about,
especially in a game like that, because I think we talk, but like there's only so much you can say without coming up with stuff. It's actually good to hear other people's thoughts and opinions, and then we can talk about it. If the game's like a blockbuster and then we just constantly focus on the game, then the chat's not as needed. But
no, it's not. But it's one thing as well. We're not sure if this will be a video in itself. They might just do the goals, might not. I'm not sure.
It's not really like
Just because it's just the way YouTube works, it's not quite poor views wise, haven't they? So if we drop another clanger, I'm not sure the YouTube gods will grace us with views for the Forest game.
We want to see how a win would look on the channel, but then it's against these lots, so I can't imagine the appeal is massive. But we'll be here for the Forest one for sure and do a video on that.
Yeah. It's but no, it's good. It's make sure that everyone's here. We might also have to shoot off a bit quicker today because we've got a birthday party to go to, haven't we?
Maybe. Was there any more comments?
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't saying now. I was just saying that we won't be here for hours.
We never are.
I've got a fancy dress party today. But yeah, no, it's definitely one that if anyone's leaving now or not, make sure you're here Tuesday night. What time's the game? 8 o'clock. So we'll go live pretty much just before kickoff, as usual, and stick around for that. Dad did not respond to us.
We don't know if he's in the country. We don't know if he's at the game.
Yeah, finding a clean sheet as well. That's a good point.
Yeah, well, I said the clean sheet is needed. But it's exactly, we did the bare minimum today, which was a 4-0, which sounds ridiculous, but that is the result it had to be. We had to beat them by a few goals, keep a clean sheet and dominate the game and not play anyone like Salah and Verge weren't even like on the bench. It had to be what it was, and it was. So Slot and the team have done a great job. Because
that if I know we were never really going to, you're being realistic, we were never going to lose that game, were we? But for God knows how, if we drew it or with a pen and paper or lost it, that it's like awful. Like it's so just comfortable getting the job done. Cutting out, guys, or are we? Kevin, love you guys going live. Yeah, we've tried to start it again because I think people have been asking for it.
You've been asking for it for ages.
Clamoring on about it. And we want to do, so sometimes it's just not.
It's just harder because even people saying it's cutting out a bit or it's lagging. Like, we just don't have the tech for it. It's honestly a lot harder for anyone who doesn't do it. A lot harder than it seems to just go live.
But the thing with that is as well is if you all enjoy it and it keeps growing, then we'll probably invest a bit in it, get better equipment for it, like suited up for it, to make sure that we can do it all the time.
And better
is the.
So I want to like do loads of stuff as well, better for it, but
yeah, because there's not too much to it. But anyway, it's good. Yeah, loving Levelhead. But it's good to watch live, even with the game on. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice to be able to do it because like it's
nice to watch the game live and then see that as well.
Yeah,
it's like having more people in the room without you being here.
Yeah,
there's room on the couch next to me, but we can't have everyone here.
More people, less smells. That's how I think about it.
Okay. You want to
so I break down my social interactions. How many smells are in one room at once?
Look at me quick. Who scored the goals?
Oh, good question. So the opener who got the first one? Trent scored the second.
Yeah.
There are only 4.
Yeah.
So it went Trent. Well, no, it went someone, Trent, Dan, Chiesa.
Okay.
First one was.
That's the first one I forgot, and it just popped up, and I
can't remember who scored the first goal. Now, no, it wasn't Jota. It was... Who scored the first goal? How did it happen? All right, I'm not looking at the tally. Oh, it's not on there anyway. Who scored the first goal? Oh, this is going to kill me now. Do you know, I would have known had you not asked me. If I'd have just said who scored... Oh, no. So, Darwin didn't get it.
Trent scored a worldie.
Trent did score a world. I can't remember how we scored our first one.
Dan scored the rebound.
Yeah, I know.
Chaser
I know
scored
all the other
25 yards
goals.
out.
Can you tell me how the goal happened? Do you remember it?
If I say, you'll get it.
Go on.
Their free kick.
Counter attack. Jota across. Nunez did score it.
No,
Jota did score it. Nunez played it across.
Because when you said
Sorry,
Jota didn't score,
I completely had,
Nunez set it up.
Yeah, it was. All right, everyone. You're watching. You can search it up. You can rewind. I just don't judge me. Yeah, thanks, Spence, for watching. So we'll do a couple more questions. Sorry if we couldn't read your. Yeah, I know it is, Tammy. I know it now. We'll try and I'm back from lunch and we're still streaming. Yeah, we're still here, Manuel. We'll do a couple more questions just before we go because we're here. We've got a bit of time. Who cares about Kurt's birthday? What was I going to say? Yeah. Sorry if we couldn't get through all the questions in the thing. Hopefully Tuesday we'll be able to not miss too many.
Can we have some score predictions as well for Tuesday?
Yeah, that's one question for you. As well, if we do miss your question and it doesn't look like we're going to get back to it because the chat's been busy, feel free to send it again. Like it won't be rude. Don't keep sending it. But yeah, like just put a thing in, say like you missed my question and send it again. It's not rude. It's just helpful because the chat obviously keeps scrolling. And I'm watching this as well, so it's not as easy. So thoughts on Nunez today not even being able to score against Accrington Stanley?
I thought his performance was good. It's finishing, but it's the same thing.
But this is my thing with it is I don't like that's everyone's issue is the end product. But he got an assist.
He was in a side that won 4-0.
Yeah, like we won. If we'd have lost the game, then you start thinking, all right, you need to step up. You're playing with all the youngsters. It's on you.
He's not costing us games at the minute.
No, I have no issue with him. If we win the game 1-0 scrappy, and he had better chances, like he should have scored one today. I think there was one, but it wasn't like it all fell to him. Like he wasn't like missing chance after chance. Really.
Yeah, this is not always the case. Like I know you played 90 minutes and you hope at home you can score against a side like this, but sometimes when it's just not happening for you, it doesn't. But it will come and he'll probably go on a run. That's the thing with strikers. But he doesn't play enough minutes for us to get that run going properly. Yeah. He gets like little 10, 20 minute cameos for us off the bench, or he's starting cup games, which you hope he gets the goals in, but when it's not going for you, it's not. But I didn't actually think his performance was bad. He made good runs into the channel, was held up well, won fouls, linked people up well. Just, again, his final product. But like you said, he's not our number one. And if you're going to play someone like that who's not happy to be on the bench, but like you can allow to be on the bench, it's not causing massive chaos.
He's good. He seems a good character as well in and around the squad.
Yeah, so yeah, I thought decent performance, just didn't score, but that's how a striker will be judged, unfortunately. So he'll get his goals, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. So we also have thoughts on Endo and Bradley.
Endo thought was class.
Endo is genuinely little knight in shining armour, isn't he? Like,
so underrated.
He does the job that almost no one else wants to, but no one else can. Do you know what he is? He's our James Milner now.
Yeah, that's
and I think that same he's not. He's
nothing
never
special.
we're never gonna. There's never any threat of him leaving, because people want him. Like he's not a world beater.
Teams would take him, but no one's out there looking for him.
Yeah, like he's a player every team needs. And I was worried when we lost Milner a little bit. We didn't have that player to do it, and Endo's come in and he's done it. And the worry was he was going to be our main guy.
Yeah, well, a lot of people thought, but Slot I don't actually think fancies him at all. But I think he looks really good at centre half. I wouldn't start him at centre half though because he's not big enough either. And I think when you come against the real world-class players, I think may get found out. But I've not seen a performance yet where I think, oh no, he looks out of his depth. But even in the middle, I still think he looks very good as well. He controls games. I would like to see more minutes from him, but no, I thought again, class. Today's hard to judge him on though.
Yeah.
Because he should do it.
Yeah. And Bradley?
Yeah, he looks like he's going to start Tuesday because Trent... I mean, it's a good battle to be fair. Trent only play an hour as well, so yeah, it's only a few days rest. But
and you've got Bradley to start in your head.
Only for the fact that he didn't start today. But I don't know. Like nothing from that game makes me think Trent would be tired or fatigued.
No.
Like, there's no reason Trent can't start the Tuesday one.
And it is a weird one as well, with like backstage things. If there's a thought that Slot's been told looks like Trent's going,
Yeah. Well,
you want Conor Bradley to be ready to be that number one.
who do you want to face Hudson-Odoi as well?
Probably Conor Bradley. Like, because I don't think for this sort of game, the way Forest play, Trent will be great. Trent's great at breaking down teams.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It might break down because I imagine they'll sit back a lot more than other teams have.
But the way it starts, I'd actually rather start with Bradley and bring Trent onto it if we haven't broken him down. Because if we've already broken him down and we go 1-up, I'd rather Bradley be on the pitch. If it's 0-0 or we're 1-0 down, I'd rather Trent be on the pitch to try and get that goal. So it's probably a safer bet starting with Bradley, and then if we need Trent, or even for the last half hour, just bring Trent on anyway. Or vice versa, if we go 1-up and then we bring Bradley on. I'm happy with either, but
I would like to know something about Bradley, which I don't think anyone even in the comments will be able to tell me. But like, I never see Bradley do a whole 90.
very rarely. He did when Trent was injured, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's like, if it's an age thing or he fatigues very quickly. Like, because they'll have it on their like stats thing. Like, he might just, for example, like cramp up quite quick. Because he never looks tired, but he never seems to do the 90.
It might be an ego thing though. Like, when Salah's on the bench, he normally comes on. We don't normally put. Well, Salah wasn't on the bench today, was he?
No.
If Salah was on the bench, he would have got minutes today.
Yeah.
You're not asking Salah to sit there for 90 minutes
Just
and watch a
rest
game of
him at
football.
home.
Yeah. But like, I think that's part of it as well.
Yeah.
You'd think so, wouldn't you, with Trent? Like, he's just that good. Like, you're not going to get him to sit out. Like Robbo, you can. Like Robbo sat on the bench today, didn't he?
Was he on the bench?
I think so. Maka sat on the bench today, I think.
Yeah.
Then what else do we have? Some score predictions came in. Shizmaz goes, we'll win 2-1.
On Tuesday.
Yeah, Manuel reckons we'll win 3-0. I hope either of you are right. I prefer the 3-0 one, if I'm honest.
Yeah. They'll be tough though for us.
Yeah, my
Also,
thing
they
is
concede a lot.
no. I can see us winning 2-0. I can't see us conceding against them. Weirdly enough, I think we're too good at the back. You chuck Virgin Ebu there. I can't see Chris Wood causing us any problems with that. Like I can't see Chris Wood causing those two any problems.
Yeah.
And it's even, especially if Bradley plays, I actually think Bradley was pocketing Real Madrid.
It's a funny game though, football though. No one would have said they would have come to Anfield and won 1-0.
Yeah, I can't see us conceding. Weirdly enough, as good as they have been.
You know what, mate? I just had a thought though.
Oh no, go on.
No, but like, let's say our dad's not in Oz anymore. He's out the country. I don't think our luck with dad with his family, but not us there, is not good. He went with Davey with Everton. They lost.
He went with Davey, did he? Oh, with Everton.
Years
I thought you
ago,
meant to the Forest.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Steve at Outfield recently.
Yeah.
But when we were Steve and him, we won. But then he's been over there with the United and Tottenham. I don't think he's very, like, when we're not there with him and them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
His records.
I'd like
no one
some-
else would actually know this.
No, it's true. We need to. Someone needs to get onto Ronnie in the chat about
You can't watch
watching
it
the
just for them.
games with us because he's got a bad record away from home. It's worse than Brentford. So, quickly, what else have we got going on? Chismad's asked about Dan's. My question is, should he play every bottom half team for 40 minutes or more? In my opinion, Dan's.
Though.
If
If it's not Salah, Diaz, Gakpo, it's then Jota, and if not, then it's Nunez,
Jota, Chiesa,
Elliott. Like, even Dom can play sort of.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot. I like.
He's so far down that list.
Yeah.
Should he maybe get minutes? Yeah, but I think that's what this competition's for. Like, I think if you're looking
All these
at
early rounds, at least.
even like if we have a maybe bring him on the bench in a couple if we're resting people. But that's like he's not there yet.
It's also different, and there's no person expected us to lose that game.
Because you swap it round as well. Dan's is good enough to play in the Premier League, I think. I genuinely, every time I've seen him, I think he looks good. He gets involved in the game. He's strong. He's quick. He's good on the ball. He can finish. Like, he scores every time he plays. Now pretend Dan's is starting for us, and you have Jota in the academy, or you have Chiesa, or that, then we'd be saying, what's this player doing down here? Why is he not starting? Unfortunately, there's only 11 players, and then 15, 16 that can.
It's also
17,
we're
18.
chasing a goal, and you see Dan's coming on. It's a bit like,
Yeah.
It's just a perception thing. Like, we know he's good, but you're like, I don't know. I'd rather see Jota come on or Darwin than Dan's potentially still. But I think Dan's is great, and I think there's a real future with him. But then you never know. There might be a level that when it comes to like you've got to be the man week in week out against every team, not just at home against Accrington Stanley in the FA Cup in the third round.
Got
There's levels to this.
Gerard, not Stephen.
I
Asking,
know Stephen loves this channel.
yeah. Oh, I did think that the other day. I wonder how many Liverpool players have seen one of our videos.
Probably the Barca ones for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely have seen the Barca ones. Origi sat up at night just rewatching it. Does Slot not rate Elliott? Besides today, he's barely played after injury. Same thing though. Who do you take out? Because if you're going to play him across the front three,
We have a winning squad, boys.
you
and girls.
name all those players. I'm not saying he might not rate him. I can't see a world in which he doesn't. I rate Elliott so much. Dad loves Elliott, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Dad,
that's like his favourite.
and he's just come back from injury as well. You got to remember, like he is. He has two. Actually, I feel bad for the keeper. He's conceded 2 worldies and 2 like tap-ins. He actually did all right. But yeah, so I think Elliott could be a starter for us. But you're not. Are you taking out McAllister? Are you taking out Sobosai? Are you taking out Gravenberch? Are you taking out Salah or Gakpo or Diaz or Jota? Like, it's just
We just have quality numbers.
He's unfortunately a rotation player, and that's what top teams have to have. And I think, unfortunately for players, they're starting to accept that there's only so many spots at so many of these teams, and if you want to start, you have to take a step down, which is what Palmer did at City, which ended up being a step up. But
He's still young as well.
yeah, I'd like to see what he does with him over the course of the season. Because you might be on. If he's not getting any game time, I'd be shocked. But
He does struggle with injuries though as well. Even today, he's limping around. So.
Yeah, it might be just protecting him. He might like him too much. It was brilliant that he managed to give young players a chance to play today. Yeah,
I said this earlier though. Like, if they don't play this game, this would be the level you loan them out to. So they should be able to win this game themselves. Chucking a bit of quality like your Trents, your Jotas, your Darwins. Then we should be fine. But yeah, they still look good, which is a promising sign.
yeah. Cheyenne reckons we're going to lose 1-0 on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
We'll lose 1-0 and it will be Wood with a last-minute winner. I hope not. I hope you're very wrong. But yeah, the form they're in, if we lose, it's really not the worst loss in the world.
That'd be like 7 wins in the bounce for them.
Yeah.
I'm
a big Forest fan. Really, really big Forest fan.
In form Forest side against a Liverpool side that's not out of form, but we are just a bit. We're not as free flowing as we once were. So
Yeah.
and at their place as well.
Yeah. 3-1. Tammy reckons we'll win. I must admit though, Nottingham Forest have been playing very well. Yeah.
Be a tough game.
I think it'll be a good
You know
game.
what? It's going to be a real
Hard fought game.
Yeah, but it'll be more telling from both sides the outcome of that result. If we go and win it, it'd be like, okay, these lot can beat anyone, even the best teams in form, and potentially go and win the league. If they win, it's like
If Forest win, they're in a title charge. You're laughing, but what more? Who else do they have to beat then? Because they've beaten us twice.
they've done the double.
Yeah, if they do the double over who everyone thinks is going to win the league, other than Gary Neville, then how are you not in a title charge when they'll be 3 points off us?
Yeah.
After just beating us. They will be in a title charge. And like, more power to them. I'm happy for them. I just don't want them to win the league. Quickly, Gerard said he misses Matty Pino. Matip at the back, even though he's injury prone. Yeah, I like Matip, but Ibu, I think, is potentially in the long run a step up.
Yeah, I still think Eby's still got a bit to go to get to Matip, just for longevity, but I can already see that he's probably a better defender. I don't know, Matip's class, actually. I think Matip was very underrated.
Yeah. Apparently Dom was sick as well for Spurs.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, so...
You just hadn't seen him for a bit.
Yeah, he's... as Chisholm has pointed out, they did score against us when we were at our defensive peak for us earlier in the year.
The only thing I will say, though, that was like 4th game in, and it was straight after an international break.
That was Slot's 4th game for us, so you never know.
Second game at home. That's, I think, after that game, people thought, oh, maybe it's not going to be what we thought after 3 games. After being United 3-0, but we just thought United are a joke anyway, so.
Yeah. A couple of people saying Elliott should have come on for Jones when Szoboszlai was sick. Yeah, we agreed. Don't think Jones was
I personally don't think Jones, but I said this about Makalashi in that CDM role. I don't think that's his natural position. I don't think Jones is a natural cam. I think Jones can do what the other two do and dictate the play, but I don't think he's that spark, which Dom can do. He's quite good on the press and stuff. He can win it high, but I think when you're playing that 2 behind, you still do that in this Liverpool side.
Yeah.
So I just wouldn't have him in that camera. I'd rather have Elliott or Jota. I think Jota's good when he's in there.
Lovely. Okay, we'll call it there.
Yeah.
Time wise, thank you all for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, all that nonsense. Not nonsense, but it helps, and it's free. Yeah. So Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Yeah, I'll pay if you want. We'll end it on that note about Gary Neville. But yeah, so we'll carry on this conversation about this because we like talking about Liverpool. It's a lot easier. Yeah, they're talking so much about Jones. Jones too slow on the ball, can't cut out as attacking midfielder. Joe has a knacker, runs into the box. You two need to message each other because you've just contradicted each other's points. We're going to go now. We've got to go get ready for a party.
But hopefully we see you on Tuesday for the Forest game, and hopefully we're with the old man.
Thanks for the stream, lads. Good luck on finding your dad. Finding our real dad. That'd be great.